Hey everybody, welcome back to Bad Game Hall of Fame. I'm Charky. With me here tonight is Johnny Baghead.
Hello there.
And this is the return of Games from a Hat. Saturn Edition. Yep, we're finally moving on from the PlayStation 2. We're going to Sega Saturn, the 5th generation Sega console, to rival the PlayStation, which, if I remember correctly... Now, I didn't research this beforehand, and I should have, considering that we're the Research Things channel.
Yep.
But, if I remember correctly, Saturn, when they announced the release of, or Sega, when they announced the release of Saturn in North America, they went on stage and said it's $399 and it's available right now. Go out and buy one. And no one was ready for that. And then Sony had their conference later that day and some guy just walked out and said $299. And everyone clapped.
Yeah, I've seen that clip. He walks up on stage, says $299 and walks off.
Yeah. So, the Saturn, not remembered as a very successful console, but it is one that people have a lot of fond memories of, those who were there for it. I wasn't. Yeah. Johnny, I don't believe you were either.
Fun fact, I didn't even know there was a Sega Saturn console until sometime after 2010. If you'd asked me in the late 90s, it was, Sega made the Mega Drive and then they made the Dreamcast. I just never heard of it. I never saw one. No one ever mentioned it. No one was selling it. It was just... That's how bad it did in Europe, I guess.
It was a console that always existed, in the periphery for me. I saw it in magazines. I saw the games that were coming out for it that I wanted to play but never could. I want to try Burning Rangers. I want to try Panzer Dragoon. I want to try Scud the Disposable Assassin. As it turns out, no, I actually probably did not want to try Scud the Disposable Assassin now that I actually played it. But it... Okay. But, sorry, again, a message from Cass, behind the scenes, fixing shit on the stream stuff. Anyway, yeah, Cass, obviously not here tonight. We are, winging it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, the gimmick of Games from a Hat, for those who have not seen it, or for those who have seen it and just want to hear me talk about it again, is I went and picked games sight unseen. I went based on titles that sounded interesting to me and games that I have not heard of before. And for the Saturn, that's a lot of games. So a game that games might come up tonight that, might be very familiar to some of you, and I just never heard of it. Just because I wasn't exposed to it. Whoops. Although in the little bit of vetting that I did, I think a lot of Saturn games were RPGs. So, this might be a one-time stream, unless we can find someone who can find a bunch of Japanese Saturn games that are not RPGs or visual novels. I don't know if that's difficulty level impossible or not. Polar Bear 8 says, so there's a chance we see Asuka 120. No, I know Asuka 120. I have that on PlayStation. But yeah, let's get into the Saturn games, but not before we get into Charky Stream Snack. Tonight's Stream Snack is Farm Rich Mozzarella Sticks, once again. Thank you for the subscription. For contact, by the way. Much, Frank. So last time I had the mozzarella sticks, I said I've been sick of having them dry. I kind of want some marinara sauce. Tonight, I happened to have spaghetti earlier today, so I had marinara sauce around. So I combined the two. I did not bring that upstairs. I had some with the marinara sauce earlier downstairs. It's all right. I don't think I'm missing much actually with not using the marinara sauce. It's okay. Maybe this wasn't great marinara sauce. To which I apologize to the chef of that marinara sauce. But I don't know. I'm trying to think what else would go good with with a mozzarella stick to add something wet. Let's say something not dry.
Yeah, I would have thought a marinara sauce.
Which is fine. The marinara sauce is fine. Yeah. I think the marinara sauce I had wasn't. I think it was saltless. sodium-free marinara sauce, which is gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm starting to think like wild and awful thoughts though, like ranch with mozzarella sticks, right?
I know some people dip like Italian breads into just strap olive oil, which I tried and couldn't do. That was a bit too much for me.
Tonight's stream snack drink is Strawberry Sunrise from Alani Nu. I think this is the last one I have, and I haven't seen them in stores since that one time, so I don't know. They might be already out of season. So good though, so pretty good. Very it has the same sort of syrupy kind of flavor like the snow cone Alani flavors are, which is good, but I've become very aware of the fact that there's a lot of people out there who just hate that syrupy taste. Like they find it too sweet, which isn't me yet. Maybe someday I'll get sick of the sweet energy drinks and I'll require the savory energy drinks. I'll need the beef broth energy drink. Campbell's Kick Your Ass, 200 milligrams of caffeine, chicken stock. What are you having tonight, Johnny?
Yeah. I just have water with me. No, I do have a Rubicon drink that I was going to get and forgot about. I might go get that later. And just some fruit if I need it. Yeah, it's like a carbonated, juice drink.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think like the river that was crossed.
Yeah, I don't know if that's maybe that's the influence.
Although my first thought was Transformers, and I don't think that's Rubicon. I think it's something else. But yeah, I think unless I'm forgetting, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. The stream snack is like two things, right? It's the food, it's the drink, and then I ask you what you're having. Why am I feel like I'm forgetting something with the stream snack? This isn't a lead up to a bit. I just feel like I'm forgetting something with the stream snack. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. I do have the button on emergencies just in case I remember something, but that'll be the stream snack. Okay, and I think with that, let us get to the Saturn games. Right into it. So, all of these, I pretty much don't know anything about them, other than the fact that I don't think any of these are RPGs. I will say, though, that Saturn, as I've learned, did not have a standardized resolution. So basically, every single game we're doing tonight is going to have some black bars around it. So sorry about that, but I think we will all learn to live with it. Our first game tonight is Congo the Movie, The Lost City of Zinj.
Okay.
Now, have you ever seen Congo the Movie?
Is this the movie where some guy attacks like gorillas with a laser?
I think
so. Is that a different monkey movie?
I think there are monkeys, and I think there's a laser.
So if that's the movie, I've seen that clip, and that's it.
I remember that. I think this movie. I think they sold like action figures of them with like different monkeys with battle scars and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah, let's check our options out real quick. Just nice nature sounds in the background. All right. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. 180 spin. Change weapons. Look around.
This is a bad controller explanation screen. Are there two arrows pointing to the left and right triggers? Because it looks like duck and slide are both on the triggers.
I think both of them together will duck.
Okay.
Slide left and slide right together equals duck. I'm a little concerned about the fact that jump is on A and fire is on C. So I think, luckily I have a controller that's shaped like this. I think I'm going to have to play it I was playing a fighting game.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me just real quick turn the volume up on my end. Although, chat, let me know how the volume is once we get started.
180 turn makes me think this game's gonna have hand controls, but I can't imagine it.
Let's go on medium. The game will be
Very,
slot 1.
yeah.
Houston, this is Monitor Station 5. I think we have something.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get copyright for this with the movie clips.
Station does confirm location is Congo.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. We don't need money anyway, folks. If you want to help keep the show running, check out the Patreon.
For these reasons, I have chosen to continue as best I can.
This is definitely not from the movie. I feel like...
I do love this era of like fake computer UIs they'd come up with that were just the most terrible user interface experiences. Oh, apparently it's a digital it's an analog signal, not a digital one. Okay.
The apes are still very close by. Caballo out. This is day.
I can imagine you had to use a computer like this.
Track. No cargo drop. No sign of survivors. No sign at all. Without food and medicine.
I could live with that, but no Coke Zero. It can't last.
A fever of some kind.
So have we been sitting here for like a week watching this guy going like, it sucks to be him?
I hear them breathing, talking to me. I have no weapon. My water is almost gone. They are watching me. Talking to me. Watching me.
And cut. You did great.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, drink break.
Is this how monkeys see?
Yeah.
Do monkeys see with predator vision?
Maybe I had the wrong impression of this movie. I didn't think it was like the Predator movie, but with gorillas. Or Jurassic Park, but that's the vibe I'm getting here.
Like, I think they bring a monkey that's like a Coco analog to the Congo. Like, she can communicate with a computer thing, like Stephen Hawking does or something. And then there's a temple, and then there's a laser. That's kind of all I know about this movie.
They're trying so hard to make it look like this is not just a guy on his own running around a forest.
Remember a couple minutes ago? Remember a couple minutes ago when I was worried that we might get copyright struck because it could have been movie clips?
There might be some in there. It's hard to tell. Oh, nice. We got another UI.
All right, we have just... All right, let's take a look at our UI. We have the waveform of something. We know what our fingerprint looks like at all times. If you want to remember what diamonds are, they're right there.
Yeah. See, our satellite's working though.
Oh, it's a first-person shooter.
Not what I was expecting at all.
With a jump button. I understand slide to the left and slide to the right now. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Again, haven't seen Congo. Feel like these are probably not in Congo.
Oh, okay. Sliding. That's strafing, I guess.
Yeah, so they mean strafe.
Yeah.
And then 180.
Even before you get whatever. Is this like Far Cry 2?
Makes a lot of sense now.
Maybe this is like Far Cry 2. Maybe you have malaria.
Maybe I'm in Malaysia. I got lost.
Yeah, that's almost what I misspoke and said. Also, when you strafe, like, I know the Saturn was not designed with 3D in mind until the final hour, but the visuals here are a bit weird.
Okay,
like
is
how
that
they're simulating 3D here?
Is that woo kind of thing like my illness acting up?
Yeah, I don't know. At first, I I thought it meant, oh, that's when you're taking damage because these are poisonous spiders, but
Yeah,
no, I guess it's the you need the serum for.
Yeah, I thought it was like, hey, there's an enemy here. Okay, this means something, I'm sure.
Well, it's shooting stuff.
Is it?
I think it's supposed to. Yeah, yeah. See that blue thing?
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Oh, I don't have enough ammo to deal with this world.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this what the movie is about? Well, I'm out, and I can't switch the melee or anything. That's a lot of things. This is a lot of shit I have to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, All right, I got it. I think I got it. Whatever that was. It didn't seem to help me that much.
Yeah. Oh dear. Again, I'm trying to figure out how that little
I got the ammo
heartbeat
back
monitor
somewhere.
represents your health, and it's not clear. I can see when you're taking damage, but it's not really clear what your total health is. Also, you literally are just a floating gun. Oh, okay. So the wave, see, it's like little now.
Okay,
the waves are little.
So let me pick up this health icon. There we go.
It's a terrible way to show that.
Come on, sneak around. There we go. I do like how there's a thing on the map that tells us exactly the path we've taken, so we know, not to backtrack. However, this is the most linear path in the world.
Yeah, yeah. Now, maybe that's a sign this game's going to become maze-like later. Oh, look at that! We got a branch.
Yeah. All right. Whoops! I thought I killed this thing. All right, branch over.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a. I think you're right. I think this is Far Cry 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at all this emergent gameplay.
This is so many enemies. they are assuming a lot of me based on how much ammo they've given me.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I found something. I found.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a background layer. FMV?
This is Caballo. I do not know how many days I have been in the jungle, but I am free of the grip of the fever now.
Okay.
I found the cargo drop. There is
I guess this is us. We're playing as this guy?
I guess.
I cannot travel with all this gear. I will set the equipment on auto-transmit to repeat my log entries. I will stay in contact with the handheld locator device. I hope to see you soon. Caballo.
So to say, he seemed really proud of himself at the end there.
Yeah, yeah. His demeanor's completely 180'd. Loving it now.
Oh, I found Where? It's not like I was... There was one path. There was one part where the path split, and I went and explored everything. All 3 feet of it.
Okay.
All right. Day 2. Day 2. All right. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Well, you got full health at least.
Whoa!
What the Oh, okay.
Who built these?
Yeah, the strange method of 3D rendering they're doing here for a second made that very hard to discern.
Okay, something attacked me. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, when you get a sec, I think you might have one more pending behind the scenes message.
Up.
Oh, how do you get? Okay. I can look at the map, I guess. You see
I don't know
like
how I can get up, but I can make the frame rate go down. Oh, this is nauseating. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh. I have to check Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know how. So I know a bit about how 3D on this console worked. I don't know how to find this now.
What? Huh?
What? Is that supposed to be like a gecko?
Chat, has anyone in this chat seen Congo, the film? The Lost City of... Is this accurate?
Yeah.
Oh, a shotgun?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, really, Minty? This is Sega Saturn. These are all Sega Saturn games tonight.
come on. Oh, wait, I have a run button.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
But I think that might be how you get the health. Oh, now we're just in a weird version of Doom.
Oh.
Look at that.
Okay, where's that guy? Something.
But yeah, I know that the way 3D worked on this console is that it's technically a bunch of flat 2D textures that are then like projected and skewed into 3D perspectives. There's a video you can find of the first Tomb Raider game on Saturn where they disable that effect, so it just looks like you're running through a crazy hall of mirrors made up of like just flat images. Yeah, it's fascinating to see, which I think might explain why when you get really close to stuff, the effect kind of breaks.
Yeah. Again, the frame rate really breaks too
Yeah.
when I do that.
Yeah, so it's not a polygon system, it's a square
Are those
system.
all monsters coming out? Oh, God.
Oh!
This game is relentless. Jesus Christ.
This movie might be too scary to watch. I don't know if it's like anything like this.
Oh, no, I'm surrounded
Like
by whatever the fuck. I
Yeah.
can't even describe what these things.
Like it's half like not quite survival horror, but it does have the limited resources. But like the enemy count and the shooting is very Doom coded as well. And granted, this was the era probably when most first-person shooters were still just Doom clones.
I mean, there was a
considered.
Doom on the Saturn, and it was real bad.
Oh yeah, real bad version. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running for my life at this point. This feels like... Okay, so one time, I had a real bad fever, right? And it also made it so I couldn't sleep. So I didn't sleep for 3 days. And I had a fever. And I was
yeah.
this is the time to play Silent Hill 1 on the PS1 for the first time. So I did it. And there was a point where, like, I was outside and the radio started going. And there was one of the flying things after me. And I started running, and then it turns out like 5 minutes later, I was just running into a wall. There was no monster anymore. But I was just in this mode of delirious and thinking, like, I'm surrounded.
yeah.
There's everything here. And that's what this feels like. This feels like all these monsters on me feel like I've been awake for 3 days and I have a fever. I have gone in a circle.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, that's convenient.
hang on. That wasn't.
Checking.
In short time, your fate will be
Thank you.
There we go.
Superman.
Yeah, I got to do it for once. Woo! Yeah, that first level was just hinting at the maze. Like, also, where are
Say something.
Are you...
Was that a say
Okay.
something nice I hear?
Oh, we did get to say something nice.
Say something nice.
Okay.
You know what? Except when I run against the walls, this runs all right for like a Saturn FPS, I think.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Yeah, the frame rate seems fine.
Yeah, again, unless I go right up to a wall, then it struggles. But if I play the game like they want me to play it.
And I get the impression there's a decent amount of auto aim with the guns as well, so it looks like the shooting's fine.
Yes, the problem comes with like really thin FOV. Because then I just cannot see where those enemies are. Okay, so I want to go up.
It's interesting. It kind of. I don't know if this. Yeah, this would be. I'm sure this would be before GoldenEye, because it reminds me of that,
Absolutely.
where the gun kind of trails on its own, like it physically moves to lock on.
Also, the gun is very definitely a 3D object. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, end of episode 1 of Doom here. Okay, come on.
Yeah, there's some aspects of this that do seem interesting.
I wonder if there was a PC version of this game. I've only like seeing this for Saturn is the first time I've ever seen this. Period. I wonder if there's a PC version of this.
Nope, Saturn exclusive. Specifically published by Sega.
Oh,
And an original score as well. That's nice.
where did I get all this health back from? Well, okay, are these like? Oh, they're chameleons. That's what these things are supposed to be.
Okay, yeah. Here's a fun quote from Electronic Gaming Monthly that gives you the era this came out in. quote, contributes nothing new really to the Doom genre. So that's how
Please let this
primitive
be
this
the
is
exit.
in the
Please let this be the exit.
first person shooter era. That this was what genre is this? Doom.
0 out of 7 diamonds.
Yo, the Good Faces social media account. I have a game for you.
Your position with Travicom is in extreme jeopardy. I'm gonna get fired?
Yeah, apparently. Also, Mr. Tucker says Night Dive remake.
Yeah, go for it.
Whoa! Look at that. Yeah, it's like half Predator vibes I get from this.
I heard strange noises in the night, wheezing and footsteps. I was able to capture an image that I can't decipher. I'm going to need heavier firepower. Do I get the flamethrower?
Yeah, it is fascinating to see that this does...
Oh, wait,
nice.
I can see what guns I get.
Oh, hey, a weapon. You get like a weapon wheel.
Yeah. Diamonds. How do you find diamonds? Do you have to destroy those totems? You have to destroy the totems to get diamonds, don't you?
Considering this era, I wonder if it's something
Monkey.
as literal as Doom as just... Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
That there'll be like secret walls that open up. Like you press use on a bush and it'll just open.
Am I getting shot? No.
No.
That's just monkey punches.
Okay. The fact that the enemies can go outside of the trail that you can't go into.
Yes, that sucks.
Cool. Well, okay. I like it.
It sucks for
me. It might not be
me.
an execution. Yeah, but it's an interesting gimmick to make the enemies fit, like have this kind of guerrilla, not guerrilla, but guerrilla tactic. Yeah.
Okay, you can break those.
Take that.
I don't think those drop the diamonds. Jesus. You know, okay. For everything the internet has ever led me to believe about a gorilla, I feel like one shotgun taking out a gorilla doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that does not seem very accurate.
I mean, in all honesty, probably.
Maybe
if you like shot a gorilla point blank of a shotgun, that would actually probably stop a gorilla.
Yeah. Well, I get the impression it'd be like, oh, it's not living after this, but you're not gonna live either. It's not gonna go down without a fight.
I do like how I can kill the statues, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh. Aha. You have to keep shooting them, and then they might have. My shotgun is definitely better than this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the gorillas.
Yeah. I am just from now on going to tell people this is the proto Far Cry 2.
Might as well be, yeah. This is...
Even though it's the most tenuous, reasons.
I mean, Ubisoft could look at this and go like, Far Cry 7? Dead. Also, that disease thing definitely did not carry through into the other levels, which is probably good. Anyway, I think I'll do it now for Congo the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting doesn't mean good, but it's very interesting. Coming up next, what do we have here? How about from one movie to another? This is DragonHeart Fire and Steel. Now, DragonHeart. Never seen it. Robin the NB says, or asks, is this on real hardware? No, we are using BizHawk for this.
Double check.
They say, I haven't looked into it in a while, but wasn't Saturn emulation kind of rubbish? It's gotten way better. It is, honestly, I have not really had any issues. Knock on wood, I haven't had any issues with it, with anything I've ever tried. At least with BizHawk these days.
Okay, so this is... so I have seen DragonHeart. Actually, I rewatched it last year. Still a lot of fun.
Isn't it basically Drakengard?
Yeah.
Like less depressing Drakengard?
Yeah, I've not thought about that before, but yeah, pretty much. Oh, like this action menu.
Redefine what a controller is. Alright, knockout odd configuration here. Okay. Knockout / jump on Z. Block is double tap forward? Smart bomb is double... Oh, wait, is that supposed to be R and L?
I believe that's R and L, yeah.
What a way to... They have labels on them! You could have done the labels.
I wonder... You know, let me see if this came out on anything else, because I want to say...
I think it came out on PlayStation.
Yeah, but I want to say, like, maybe a 3DO or another system used this, like, fast-forward rewind for their L and R buttons.
Backward killer. I'll go with this.
Nope, okay, PlayStation, Saturn, and PC. Also, technically, a Game Boy version. But
Slime Generator says, I think the Saturn controller used those labels on the shoulder buttons. Really? Yeah, Mr. Taco says that's what the symbols on the shoulder button... Okay, I'll admit, like I said, I never had a Saturn, so, what the fuck, Saturn?
Yeah.
Why? Your former student,
Yeah, no,
Enyon,
they totally did.
is
That's
now
weird.
king. To your disappointment, he has become a tyrant, plundering and killing the peasants of the land. I'm so disappointed. You became a tyrant? Ugh, I told you. Just the... the Pine Forest has been overrun of the evil king's henchmen.
If you've seen the movie, that makes a bit more sense, because you were supposed to train him to be, like, honest. Yeah, okay. That's funny. I never knew they were fast-forward rewind.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dracula and the Sega CD.
Oh, sick roll.
Is that a stamina meter? Okay, here's the thing. I have a stamina meter under my health.
Yep.
I have a dodge
roll.
of a roll. This is a Souls-like.
100%, yeah. You have Oily
block.
Man, which...
Oh, free sword.
I did like that little animation there. Oh, you got traps. Kind of.
Kind of. Whoops. Sorry, that was, that was...
That's a very bleak inventory screen.
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Don't worry, I have my backwards killer move. Ow.
Yep.
Ow.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So,
God damn, those were some public domain-ass grunt and pain effects there.
so attack is on C, B is this like bash, Z is my jump, and the button sort of sandwich between all of those is inventory.
Yeah, that's a... I guess at this point, the Sega Saturn... Yeah, see, I wasn't there and I didn't know about the system. I'm curious what the, like, reception to the Saturn controller would have been at the time.
I mean, it's the same as the...
aside from...
it's the same as the Genesis... The Genesis 6 button, except with two, shoulder buttons.
Yeah. It's just, I think of, where PlayStation was moving controls. Because if you think about it, the PlayStation basically standardized what controllers would be going forward.
Oh, I'm tired.
Whereas, yeah, the Saturn was like more old school, and then Nintendo was just doing their own thing for a while.
Is there any way to get my stamina back any faster?
Yeah, that's a really bad regen rate. And also, I noticed it turned green at one point.
I think that's when it was like full.
Oh.
Okay.
Also, your DragonHeart's going off. I noticed it disappeared at one point.
I haven't
don't know what that
gotten
means.
the DragonHeart yet, right? I haven't even met the dragon. Out. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going that way.
Okay, so this is movie lore. So it's not your character that has their heart merged with a dragon. With Sean Connery. It's the evil kin.
Ah. Okay, I got everything back, I guess.
I think some of the sequels Because it turns out they made like 5 fucking DragonHeart movies.
One of those franchises where it was a franchise and you never would have known.
Yeah. Just all these like straight to DVD sequels.
By the way, keep an eye on the chat for me, if you would. Don't mind.
Okay, some people mentioning that the US version of the Sega Saturn controller was a little more awkward with the layout. That's interesting. Also, yeah, Slime also recognizes the oiled up dude. That dude keeps his thighs smooth and oiled as fuck for a dude who seems to live in the wilderness. But yeah, you gotta look good. When you had a body like that, I would be oiled up most of the time as well.
Oh!
Oh!
Fatality.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see why people are mentioning Mortal Kombat in chat earlier.
Ah. So this eavesdrop.
So you have 99 of something that is blinking furiously. Oh, nope, you don't anymore. What did that mean?
Alright, I killed your bodyguard. Let me just get a rest. Okay. Thank you for saving me from the blades of King Enion's henchmen, Sir Bowen. My name is Gilbert. As a sign of my eternal gratitude, please accept this map of the land. Good luck on your journey, brave knight. What's that gesture supposed to mean? %9 of the entire quest has been finished. Let's visit the DLC shop. I have 2 knees.
Yeah.
I have no horn. I can get arrows. I can get flaming arrows and burnt marshmallow arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say no to everything at the moment. Local legends tell of an ancient dragon living in the waterfall at the source of this creek. Evil dragons help King Inion scare the peasants into subservience. Could this dragon be an accomplice of the tyrant?
Oh, that's a bit,
Not following the movie?
Not quite, no. Like from the get-go, this guy knows about the whole DragonHeart thing. His whole deal is that he's a dragon slayer for hire.
Oh. I feel like he's just showing off with the legs.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He lost it. did the hawk leave that as a trap? Ah.
Even the hawks work for the evil tyrant king.
Yeah, I dare you to get closer.
I'm really trying to figure out what the heartbeat represents.
My stamina?
But like I said, it disappeared at one point. Your first life at some point, it just was gone.
I hate these birds. Is there something in the movie about birds just hating the world of men?
I don't think so. Bob and I saying, I think our guy has some kind of health problems. Yeah. For a accomplished dragon slayer, he's not in good shape.
No, he's working his cardio. Alright. Can't swim.
Mr. Tucker says Captain Novalin's ancestor. No, this is like Captain Asthma.
You know, running doesn't train my stamina. I swear
He must
I
just
jumped.
have really weak. Yeah, he must have just really weak arms then.
He died the untimely death of a hero by tripping into a lake and drowning. The death of a hero.
Wait, did your percentage go down? I thought you were at 6%.
I was at 9%.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
what a mysterious game.
That was DragonHeart Fire and Steel. Let us move on to our next game, which is Fist.
Good
This
start
is-
with a name.
I believe this is a Japanese exclusive. I'm going to guess this is a fighting game, so Johnny, you may be jumping in at some point, assuming we get parsec to work right. We've been having some weird parsec issues. Fist.
Oh, this is a good start. Oh, Imagineer. Okay, I've heard of Imagineer. I'm trying to remember what they've done.
I'm sure this is good. I'm sure it's all fine. Let's jump into single player and then... Oh, these are not the character designs I would have expected as something called Fist. Right?
Yeah.
I was expecting...
Oh.
I was expecting like Baki the Grappler kind of stuff.
Yeah. This is very 90s ass anime. That very particular era where the eyes got giant.
I'm trying to think which of these looks the most like something I would have drawn in a sketchbook in high school. Maybe this one. Oh man, this is a hard choice. Okay, I gotta go with this one. Oh, did I pick a different outfit, or is that just... Okay, whatever, we'll find out. Didn't expect. Okay, alright. Alright, it looks like... Whoop! Get up. Nope, that's a pause. Looks like defense, punch, kick. No sort of... is that it? Is it just the 2 buttons in defense?
Yeah, for Virtua Fighter. So it might be like button combos to do extra stuff. I'm loving this music already.
Okay, yep, that's a Virtua Fighter. This, depending on how this goes, this might come back for a fight night.
Yeah.
Some on the ground stuff. Yeah, I'm digging the music too. No, I might have skipped a cutscene there. Or win animation. Alright, let's see. Gotta throw. A little sluggish, I will say. It feels a little slow-mo at times. Alright, that went way easier. Story artist says, get the gang together for a night of fisting.
Yeah, I want to see more of the characters now.
This is also like a... That's a Tekken-ass, like, interstill screen, too.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Isn't that the girl from Pretty Fighter? Who eats the banana?
You would know better than I would.
They didn't make Pretty Fighter, did they? Surely not.
What was company? Imagineer?
Yeah. It seems like mostly a publisher.
Or maybe they were the publisher. Robin the NB says, if you were looking at chat, which I haven't been, unfortunately, they say, if you were looking at chat, then you see this is Pretty Fire 3 in all but name.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, then.
Alright, I mean, that puts this on my radar, then.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Tucker, yeah. IRC, this is supposed to be related to Pretty Fighter or Pretty Fire X. Okay.
Like I said, if you keep an eye on chat, please.
Oh, okay, yeah. Weird, Pretty Fighter's not on their Wikipedia page. Oh, okay, it is. It's just Wikipedia's being funky with me. Okay. I wonder if she still has the move where she eats the banana.
We might find out in a moment. Alright, you know what? We're gonna jump into multiplayer. Let me just... Now, how do you... Oh, wait.
Oh, hell yeah. I miss this in fighting games. You used to get this, yeah, at the time.
How do you pan?
A long missing feature.
There's gotta be... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I'm working on the thumbnail for Cass.
Yeah.
Buttons? Buttons. There we go. Here, I'll do you a favor, Cass. I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna go down, and you can make a composite. There we go. Alright, I think I have to reset hard to make this work.
Yeah.
Alright,
A soft reset would probably work.
Yeah.
If that's like the reset button on the console. No.
Nope, hard
I guess
reset.
not.
Yeah, let's just jump right into multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Taco says there's a model viewer on the menu. Alright, we'll have to look at that like after the stream.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of stuff to get you tonight. Alright, are you in?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's check out.
I'm gonna check out the ninja.
Guy.
I pressed the wrong ass button.
Yeah.
It's always like
That's
a
pretty good.
gamble with like Genesis games and games with this sort of setup. What's gonna be select and not?
Yeah. I think it was another game we were testing where the C button backed out.
Video Game King says, I want to say this showed up on stream many years ago. It might have. That might have been before I was around. So yeah, A is block, B is punch, and C is kick.
Yeah.
I love this,
I like this
power ballad-ass music playing in the background here.
Yeah, it's like anime ending music. I love my guy because it goes. I can imagine someone making lyrics to this.
Go!
Okay, if it's anything like Virtua Fighter, then low punches should be kin. I guess not.
I kind of want to learn this game now. I'm not sure how much there is to learn, but I kind of want to learn this game now.
Did I break something? I might broke your mask.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't see it anymore. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, I'll hold back. Nope, not this game.
Beautiful.
All right. Let's see. I hope I pressed the... Okay. Do you know who we haven't seen yet? It's hard to tell from these... The drawings are so different. We've seen her.
Yeah.
I played as her last time. I don't think I've... No,
Yeah,
I played the
yeah.
bunny girl. I played the bunny girl, that's for sure. I did not see
Okay, don't-
Dubro here.
Yeah, definitely haven't seen any dude bros outside of ones I've picked. The one I picked.
Video Game King asking, did that guy just say, I'm an old man in Japanese?
Go!
Hopefully.
Okay, I'm playing as Duke Nukem.
Yeah. Dookie Nukie.
You're playing as someone who is cosplaying as a Sailor Scout but hasn't committed to one yet?
Yeah, I remember this character from Pretty Fighter. Yeah.
I like this move I do, because if anyone comes at me from any side, I'm gonna get them.
Yeah, that's just smart. How am I doing that? Oh, it's... Okay.
Jesus.
That's an amazing throw.
By the way, I like,
up in the air.
I like the sound my guy makes when he goes for a throw.
Yeah.
We'll hear it in a sec. Oh, the face.
Yeah. I think the geometry on these characters might look worse than the launch version of Virtua Fighter 1 on Saturn that people didn't like.
Was that my throw?
Yeah.
Just whispering like really weirdly.
Yeah, I think he's saying Masaka when you're doing it. Wow, I've never seen a crouch combo like that in a fighting game.
Like what, like this?
Yeah. Hang on. I just want to see that. Do the full combo. Oh,
that's the full
brutal.
combo. That's just crouching kicks. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to, after the show, I'm gonna have to get into the model viewer and like just take a peek at things. Oh, that
I guess
that's a
guess
strong
that counts
move.
as an overhead. Yeah. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be many moves in this.
Yeah.
Which someone else was saying this was not well regarded for being very basic. Let me find that message. Yeah, from Robin the MB. Apparently no one liked this game because it was so simple moveset wise. Yeah, I'm feeling that.
I want to see one thing, and I'm going to ask Video Game King for help for this, or actually, anyone in the chat who happens to know Japanese, because I feel like we have a couple of people here tonight. What is the option for model viewer here? Like, I know it's under options.
You finally made it, friends.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Virtual Kazuma. We are doing a night of random Sega Saturn games. We're just wrapping up Fist.
Yeah, with a name like that, I was expecting it to be like all Dubro Bucky style. Yeah, I guess it's one of these.
One of these.
Bottom options? Yeah. My phone is miles away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I could go grab it though, hang on.
Well, listen, there's only... It can only be one of three things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
As I stall for time to take a drink. Let's try that. Nope, that is controller. Okay, you probably want the second one on the bottom. There we go.
Yep.
Now, what was the one I was... The button.
C is the confirm button here, yeah.
Oh, we get stats. She's narrating. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a whole life story.
Oh.
These I've not gotten a grasp on how this.
She's just going off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we've got age is the top one. The second one is height, and then we've just got BWH, which I know in this game that's bust, waist, hips. Constellation is the bottom one, and she's a Libra.
Thank you for the. Thank you for that. Whoever did that.
And then yeah, it's just explaining the rotations. Start is back.
Last one.
I think you got the.
We had a request for her face up close. Yeah. Yeah, good request. Can I get her to turn? Yeah. Yeah, this is good.
Okay, my limited Japanese. I know she said she's a girl.
I'm trying to Brody quest. I'm trying to Brody quest this thing. You know, like dun 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 dun. All right, that's as far as we can go.
A neckerchief move there when you were going up and down.
Oh, there's physics on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Okay, we could do this all night, but I think it's time to move on to the next game. What is
Envy noticing what I noticed? She's been working on her traps for days. Yeah, she got real tree trunk legs.
Let's do another, what I assume is going to be a fighting game. I think I already know what this one is, which breaks the rules a little bit, but I still want to bring it up. This is Funky Head Boxers Plus.
I've definitely never heard of this one.
I only know of this one by seeing what it looks like, so you're going to be in for a treat. Another Japan-only game, I believe. Mr. Taco chanting classic of a game.
Oh, okay. So I think I have seen this. I've definitely never played it though.
Well, good news. You get to find out what it's like.
This is the most random pull, but when I think of this, I think of the Beatles Yellow Submarine movie, one of them like music videos uses this visual style where they turn the Beatles into box heads.
So I know this was an arcade game, and this Plus version is apparently some sort of update for the Saturn.
Oh, more monkeys.
Although there was a Flash, there was a original version of this on Saturn too.
Oh, Mr. Tuck says that this should be someone's VTuber model. Oh, definitely.
That would
yeah.
work. Key config. Let's see. Guard, jab, straight, and then every possible combination. Megaton is okay. It looks like it's different face buttons depending on which way you're facing. All right.
Interesting.
Let's just go right into versus human. You know. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. Going to just guess.
Okay, so yeah, the top. You're picking the character up there,
Right. But can you go ahead and pick your character?
and all the bottom ones say recruiting. So I think that might be like custom characters.
Gotcha. All right. Don't worry about translating this. We'll figure it out. I assume these are like our specials.
Yeah.
Round one. Fight!
Oh, okay.
Block. Yeah. And I'm building up some sort of...
Weird. Yeah, weird.
Oh, I have
D-pad
to...
controls on this.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's tank controls.
It is tank controls.
It's up to move towards my opponent, down to back away,
Yeah.
and then left and
that's
right
block.
are relative to me. Oh. Oh!
Whoa, camera. Oh, my box.
Oh, now we're
Oh,
this
geez.
way. Okay.
That camera. No.
Up to approach the opponent at all times is so weird.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it's that. Oh, you're making me blue in the face.
There's got to be some way to... Yeah, okay, I found the way. And then when you're not looking... Fuck. Interval?
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's rounds, pretty rounds based, yeah.
I don't know which button. All of them?
It seems to be C.
Oh.
Or, no, B.
B? Okay. Jurgen King asks, why is the timer counting down so quickly? I don't know, arcade game?
Yeah, I kind of tried to... for reference, I tried a button mapping that's kind of close to what like a fighting 6-button fighting game layout would be, which I guess was not a great choice for a lot of these games.
So I am using a controller that is shaped like a Saturn controller. It's still not great for a lot of these games. I wish that it went to a close-up more often.
Yeah, unless there's something you can change in the options.
Well, it happened to us once, right? When we like got in real close.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I'm also trying those combinations, like I said, like Megaton, because I figure like my thing is flashing, right? So maybe that means I have something special, but it doesn't seem to be. Oh! I think I was about to do it.
Yeah, one of us was, for sure.
I'm just pressing all of them.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's all buttons or just one button, but...
I was just pianoing all the buttons together.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to build my meter all the way back up again. This is a strange...
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, certain aspects of it are a strange way to do it, but no, everything about this is a strange way to do it. Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, you did your super.
Yeah, it seems to be something on the C button is the super.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess the reason... I guess they're saving on memory by not actually texturing the top and the top and the back of the head. It's just like a solid color. But I kind of wish they at least did back of the head shots. Looks a little jank when you're like over here.
Oh, I think I found some sort of duck and wheat. Well, I can't tell now because...
I had to do it to him. Yeah, I do love the way this looks.
I think this will be our only round of this. Because I think the other stuff is just going to be seeing what other faces there are.
I don't think it is as fast as you can mash. It might be like timing based.
Alright, this is the final round. Like, I almost did that special move once, because I saw the lightning happen.
Yeah, unless that was...
Unless that was you.
That. Yeah. Because I think the lower your health... Okay, now
Yes.
you could probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, go ahead.
There it is.
Yeah.
This is a game that should have come out...
Face.
Yeah.
The ref faces the numbers.
Yep.
That's cool.
Okay, this is a game that should have come out again later, right?
Yeah.
Like, PS3 era, they should have tried this again. So you could, like, take your photos, right? Take a photo of you, like, determined. Take your photo of you in pain. Take a photo of you about to be knocked out.
Yeah, get your PlayStation Eye camera. Yeah, this is very PlayStation Network PS3 core.
Oh, you knocked me out of it. There's an angry man above your health bar. Also, I cannot, for the life of me, remember that forward is moved towards you.
Yeah, it keeps tripping me up.
Ah. All right, referee, who wins? Oh, I'm better now.
Yay, I'm all better now. Yeah,
All right. I think that'll do it for that one. I think any future fights are going to look like that.
Yeah, that is cool though.
What do we got next?
I wonder if the options would let you change the D-pad stuff. I guess in an emulator you could change it.
What do we got here? We got... This might also be a fighting game, so I'm going to skip it for a second.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna double check that one because I think I recognize the name.
We're gonna try Ghen War.
Yeah, that one is definitely a fighting game. It's like the
All right, we'll come back to that one later.
Mm-hmm.
Sega away team again. Jumpin' Jack again. This is the same team that did Congo. Years ago, an armada of Ghen refugees came to Earth seeking temporary refuge from their bloody intergalactic war against a space race known as the Bo-Kya. In exchange for providing this temporary retreat, Earth's inhabitants received major advancements in science and technology, including implant device that, when inserted beneath the skin, cured all forms of disease. To assist mankind in its need to locate scarce materials that can only be found on other worlds, the Ghen once again offered their advanced body of knowledge and helped to create the Sunstar Exploration Station. Now, years after its initial launch from Earth, the Sunstar and its human Ghen exploration team has temporarily landed here, at Saturn's Titan moon.
Ooh, appropriate.
Video Game King says these developers also made Bug.
Bug, yeah. That's one of the few Sega Saturn games I have heard of. Okay, Video Game King says, Sega Retro says they were sub-team within Sega of America, signed with helping with the Sans launch.
Ooh, FMV.
I actually recognize that actor, but I can't think of from where. Also, the superimposing of the face on this CGI like spacesuit, it's amazing.
Here on Earth Station 4. Oh, and by the way, when do I get that dinner you promised me on Archon 7?
Keep your comments to
Oh, look at his head in there. Yeah.
Keep your stupid comments in your pocket.
Now, where's the real guy's head on, like, the alien guy? I want to see that, right?
You got a reading on that box head?
I'm detecting strontium activity to the north, sir.
Why do you not need a spacesuit? Wait a minute.
The signals are intensifying.
What's causing it? Get me Commander Xylan right away.
He and the other Ghen seem to be missing.
Oh, well, I'm just loving how this looks.
Can you...
Sir, it appears the Ghen have initiated an emergency takeoff. I don't believe they've requested proper clearance.
Can you believe I almost didn't include this one on the list?
You, Lieutenant, follow me.
Oh. Weird lack of music, though.
Where's the Lieutenant? Getting out of the hypersuit. I want Sunstar online. Braxton at Earth Station 4 should be on the big screen. But there, no buts.
Alright, we're on a real set now, so I completely expect
Yeah,
the CGI alien to show up in here.
Communication lines have been scrambled.
Jenner? What the?
They're showing so many characters that we have to suddenly learn about.
You know, behind the scenes, I know you were pushing for, like, us having an FMV night. Well, you got it.
Anybody get the feeling we're not supposed to be here?
It appears to be a Ghen encampment. I'm picking up phase shift anomalies in the canyon. They must be using a strontium reactor of some kind.
I feel like for 1990, what, like 6 or 7, when this must have come out? I didn't catch the copyright date.
2.4 nanometers.
This is probably still a good bit of money for a game.
Yeah, decent set.
Sunstar 4, do you copy? Sunstar, do you read?
Now does anyone get the feeling like we don't belong here?
Oh, the more I like this cutscene, the more I know I'm going to be disappointed by the game.
Yeah.
Robin, Amy says
Oh,
the person that
yeah.
you recognize was Al White in Airplane 1 and 2. Or who was in Airplane 1 and 2.
That is probably it, yeah. He must have been in a lot of movies.
You saw that there's going to be the new Naked Gun movie?
Oh, yeah,
Leslie
yeah.
Nielsen. Not Leslie Nielsen, he's gone. With, fuck, why can I not remember his name now?
Liam?
Liam
Which
Neeson,
one?
thank you.
Yeah.
I wish it had Leslie Nielsen in it.
Oh yeah, this guy's done some amazing movies.
Oh, look at the...
Leprechaun 2? Hell yeah.
You missed the quick shot of the dash that
I
had a little
did,
hula
yeah.
girl on it.
Oh. So,
Magic
weird
Meow
thing about
says-
that film.
Yeah,
it's-
says so.
it's
Remake
got-
of a parody movie seems like a very bizarre choice. No, it's a sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel. He's supposed to be the son.
Frank Drebin, yeah.
Yeah, Frank Drebin. In fact, there's a scene where all the characters are they show like all the characters are sons of the previous generation.
And then they
I
cut
had
to
mixed
the
feelings on the
guy.
trailer.
They cut to the guy who's looking at his father's portrait, and it's O.J. Simpson's character, and he just looks at the camera. He's like, "No."
Yeah, I had mixed feelings about the trailer, but that bit made me laugh. So I was like, okay, you got me there. Like the opening bit was like way sillier than Naked Gun would do, but that yeah. So we'll see.
End credits? Huh? No. 1995 is the copyright on this one.
Oh, guitar. Oh, complete. Now we've got like a prog rock album cover art style.
It's the game again.
Yeah. What?
Amazing.
Well, let's hope this is not a copyright song.
I don't think it is. I already know what option is going to be. It's just going to be sound effects and music. I think this is Congo again, but in space.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be like as difficult as Congo was in terms of like just throwing so much shit at me. They're doing way more to make this movie like than they did for Congo the film.
Yeah, like opening credit crawl as well. Oh, come on, you can do it, Sega.
You run out? Did you run out of things? Did you forget to make the game? No, we saw this. We saw that story.
Yeah.
Eliminate all Ghen holograms on Venus. Learn your weapon systems. The real Ghen are hard to... Wait, was I just not paying enough attention to know that they turned on us? That the Ghen refugees turned... Was I talking too much about Naked Gun?
I missed that as well, so yeah, it wasn't very clear.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I still have a jump. Whoa, that's a floatier jump.
Yeah.
Okay, I can change weapons. I have that turnaround still.
Yeah.
I don't have a duck anymore.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
We've gone from sprites to like mostly 3D enemies, so I think.
For a console FPS, and this is kind of true of Congo as well. For a console FPS that doesn't have like a dual analog stick thing, this feels like a fairly elegant solution to doing a FPS. This feels a lot more natural than a lot of like PlayStation FPSs I've played. And this is 1995 too, so you know, still pretty early on. Now, granted, the draw distance in this game, not great.
Yeah.
The soundscape, not great.
Yeah. Like, I think of, I think it's the Alien Resurrection game on PS1.
Yeah.
That knew it had to have a low draw distance, so it's, like, really horror-themed. Because, yeah, this is a pretty rough draw distance from outside. Like, it's probably done for the frame rate, but still.
Yeah. There's something up here, right? Oh, there's an item. I'm trying to figure out, like... Oh, okay, that's that.
Yeah, look at chat. I'm seeing another post from Robin Envy. It looks to be looking into the band and mentioning they appear to be a bunch of Sega employees. I guess Sega just went, "Oh, does anyone know how to play bass?"
You remember Comic Zone,
studio band,
the Genesis game?
A little bit, yeah.
It had that good soundtrack, and they made a CD of like live performance with vocals for all those grunge inspired. It's good. I like it. Like, Woe is the World is actually a pretty kick-ass song, in my opinion. Let's see.
It's weird. There's quite a few games I've seen that have this. There's some other game I'm thinking of in particular where you're in like you're in space, like future space area, and you're in one of these kind of mechs.
Yeah, this is like from the things. It looked like a loader mech, like the like Aliens or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like we have like a fair bit of weapons too. We got those missiles. We got those missiles. We got these mines. Whatever. I think these are like grenades. Other grenades.
Oh,
Whoop.
yeah.
This is better than Congo. I can easily say this is better than Congo. And I do appreciate that it's more wide open, even if the draw distance is worse as a result.
Yeah. But you could definitely see them improving and learning the hardware, which is cool to see. You know, like going from a lot of manipulated sprites into what is full 3D outside of the, you know, like this fake UI thing. Yeah, you know, you're...
Oh, that's...
Whoa.
What is... Oh, that's a little... is that a decoy? Yeah, that's a decoy.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they're really going for it with this one.
Some of these explosives take a little while to... Oh, I can push them around, too.
Yeah. It's just a shame because of the setting. It's like, yeah, this is just a generated, you know, like procedural generated, just like mountains and plains. Like it probably isn't procedurally generated, but it reminds me of that look.
I wonder what this is.
Which is maybe that's to keep file size down to design like this, because you just need very basic data to make maps like this.
Okay, so I will say, if folk at home are interested in like console FPS games, I feel like I can already say give this a try. This is interesting what it's doing. Like it doesn't feel bad either.
Yeah.
I will say, okay, this button is like look up and down, okay? I will say I kind of wish it was easier to... Oh, wait a minute, can I... No, this doesn't have the thing where I have like a weapon wheel like that other game had. Oh, I can look. Oh, I can look quite a ways around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
The effect is a little weird though.
I don't. Okay, it does have an auto center eventually. I think if you hold.
Yeah.
I think if you're doing that and you hold the button down, yeah, it auto centers. This is cool. I don't know if I'm going to beat this whole level because it's kind of long and meandering, but it's still cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because I'm paying attention to the minimap, it looks like enemies and pickups both show up as just a dot.
Yeah. So do bullets, by the way. If you're getting shot at, you'll see white dots fly past you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Magic Meow says, glancing at opinions from the era, some people did say this game had a lot of aimless wandering, which, to be fair, so did Mech Warrior. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I get that. Did get the vibe of like, oh, like a PC attempt to do what like PC games were doing with like mech and first-person shooter stuff beyond Doom.
I have to also assume that since this was another one of these Jumping Jack Sega 08 team games, that this is an exclusive.
And Quake was, 96 as well, so they were doing 3D stuff before it were properly. As in, like, you know, like polygonal. I know Saturn is squares, but you know, for the sake of simplification, like polygonal style.
I think I'm close to the end because I'm running up against the border of the map.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't move anymore. That must be the end.
Hey, and then off you go. It's interesting because you mentioned the Sega Saturn version of Doom being bad. It's interesting. It is looking at these games. Reportedly, it was because the developer wanted to do a specific bespoke engine, and Carmack wasn't happy with like the visual compromises of it, so he insisted it use like Jaguar code instead, and
cutscene
just wasn't built for the system.
I'm not through replacing the thrust systems yet.
Good. So we're not moving anywhere till Earth figures out what those crazy goons are up to, right?
Well, as far as we know, Earth still has no idea what's going on.
Bless you.
Your implant must be defective.
No, I never got one.
Why not?
Well, Jenner and I were scheduled to get one on Sunstar, but in case you don't remember, the Ghen blew up the station. Stand by. Reynolds is coming through on the emergency line.
Probe 1, Reynolds here.
Any luck patching us through to Earth Station 4?
Negative. All intergalactic transmissions are still shut down.
Also found this weird future look, but we still don't have the technology beyond CRTs. The idea of like what the future would look like if it happened like 50 years ago.
I didn't.
I didn't play Alien Isolation, but I heard that they went all in on that
Yeah,
retro
yeah.
future stuff.
Yeah, I messed with it a little bit. I'll go do a full playthrough of that one day, but yeah, they do.
Sir,
It's fun.
Varanus Mons is an inactive volcano.
And?
Martian volcanoes contain the elements necessary to generate strontium reactions similar to those that cause Titan to explode.
Anyone else know about the landing?
I love how, like, in the future, like, everyone just has casual knowledge of, like, elements and, like, the composition of planets and stuff. Like, this tends to be a thing in science fiction. Like, I know they're all space pilots and stuff, but I feel like they're probably not geologists.
Yeah.
Immediately. Return to the ship. We're going to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars. They've really thrown you headfirst into this lore and universe.
Oh, I have to wonder what the manual was like. How much backstory we got there.
Boxhead's back. Hell yeah, Boxhead is back.
Okay, whoa, right into it.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be where I stop it, though, because I feel like it's going to be a lot of this. But this is cool. I can appreciate what they're doing with this one.
Yeah.
I'm actually somewhat, for a 1995 console FPS game, I'm actually kind of impressed.
Yeah, yeah.
I
do worry about it getting a bit repetitive if it is all these, like, barren, like, space planet kind of,
We have
dunes,
to find the
but
answer by ourselves.
yeah, maybe
was that to
someone's
say
played
something
game
nice? I've been doing that for like 20 minutes.
yeah. Yeah, just rewind the stream back, check that stuff out.
All right. Listen, I need some time to think of something nice. So we're going to take a very brief intermission. So sit tight. We'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes, and we will move on to the next game. So see you shortly. Okay, and we're back. Say something nice. I think those actors have a future career. Anyway, so moving along. Have we played any bad games tonight? Again, I've just been randomly choosing. DragonHeart. Okay, DragonHeart was bad. Fist was charming.
Yeah,
but
like to varying degrees, but nothing that's like made me angry or like, oh, this is the worst to play.
So let's try our luck. Let's push it further. And Frank Goff says Congo wasn't great either. It was interesting.
It wasn't great, but I liked what it was trying to do. Maybe more so than what it was doing.
Let's try the Horde. So I'm assuming zombies. But we'll see. I mean, Horde can mean a lot of things. I've just, you know, in the year 2000 onward, it sort of just means zombies. Crystal.
I think I saw, yeah, I think
Dynamics.
I saw a little brief snippet of Gex there. A slip of the tongue, if you will.
Silicon Knights as well. R.I.P.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with most of Silicon Knights' like pre Eternal Darkness output.
Toys for Bob?
Wait, Toys for Bob and Silicon Knights?
And
Kirk
Crystal
Cameron? I've heard
Dynamics?
that name.
And Kirk Cameron?
Once upon a time, in a distant and magical kingdom, there lived a young serving boy named...
Oh, we were being fed well with these FMVs tonight.
Yeah.
Please, continue, Chancellor. So there we are. The delegation from Borgo on one side, the congregation from Shmoo on the other. Now the High Priestess of Shmoo, as you know, considers herself to be so beautiful as to entrap.
This is story so hilarious that even before he gets to the punchline, it's already funny.
Oh, you know, it's the way he's telling it, you know?
Yeah.
At the hands of the Borgonian ambassador's wife. The words that spewed forth from this saintly maiden's mouth were of sort.
They're all just high as hell.
Yeah.
On hearing this, the ambassador, who's had too much wine to drink, springs forth, dagger in hand, onto the table to defend the honor of his betrothed.
The king is choking!
Squarely in the middle of a kidney pie.
Your Majesty! Slips! Your Majesty!
What kind of game is this going to be?
The boy is attacking the king! Guards! Guards!
Your Majesty!
You dare attack the king?
No!
For this, I will see you die.
What is your name, servant boy? Heimlich? Send Heimlich to the dungeon.
My life! What is your name, boy?
Curious when the Heimlich was first invented, but let's ignore that for now. Also, J-Man the Man says this was also on 3DO. That's a fun fact.
I was raised by a kind herd of...
Z Reserve says, originally Toys for Bob, ported by Silicon Knights.
Ah. Also, apparently that kid was raised by cows? Fair enough. Oh, maybe this was the first guy to discover cow milk was drinkable by humans.
Mighty sword, grim thwacker. It served me well in defending the kingdom from the evil, insatiable, terrifying Horde.
Horde?
Video Game King answering your question says Heimlich maneuver was invented sometime in the 20th century. That's as specific as they can say. Anything else, and the cops are going to get them.
Yeah.
I'm worried this is a strategy game. We'll find out.
Yeah. It could be anything based on that cutscene.
I am Cronus Mela, the king's high chancellor.
And not a villain.
Yeah.
Deed to the
I get major like theater actor vibes off a lot of these actors. You know, they're projecting a lot.
Trust me.
Yeah, this Kirk Cameron fella, he's trying, but I don't think he's going to get anywhere. Going to New Village. Shinto Plains. Shim. Oh no.
There it is.
What? There's a quick load button? Oh, frame rate doesn't like it when I pick things in the inventory.
I don't know what that little red guy is, but I like it.
Dig.
Okay, so someone's making pumpkins back there.
Dig. No.
I guess these villagers assist entirely on pumpkin.
Dig. Do I not have the resources to? God damn it! I need to. I'm gonna sneeze.
Some people moan about heavy-handed tutorials these days, but this is the far worst alternative. Throw you in and say good luck, chump. Oh yeah, the music gets all Doppler.
Okay, I have planted a tree. I think.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I have more room. Okay. A nice, just. All right, you're staying there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I'm out of money. All right. Cow. I don't have money for cow. Fuck.
No, cow's 100. That's a lot. I guess this is. Someone have to correct me if I'm wrong, because it's a very long time ago I played this. Like Age of Empire-esque. That kind of like, you know, like not a long-term like Civ building. It's more competitive, I guess.
Punji pit, or Punji pit. All right, I sold.
Oh.
I think this is like
again. I watched the Punji pit. I watched a really good video going into the why Tony Hawk's Pro Skater like custom, you know, like the creator parks use Punji pits, because it's such an obscure, weird reference to, I think it was the Vietnam War. Wait.
Yeah, this is like a tower defense where you control the guy.
Fucking up your pumpkins.
-1 crops.
Okay.
+4. Okay.
Okay, this is kind of interesting then. Okay.
This is save 20 crowns for taxes at Winter's End. So this is interesting in a way that we won't be exploring because it is going to be inscrutable, and I cannot learn it over the course of this stream.
You definitely need a manual for that.
Yeah.
But I'm intrigued about it and seeing that you do real-time combat.
Can't call it bad based on that. I can call it bad for me to try and play as a dum-dum. So, let's see. What do we got next? Sky Target. Okay, now we're fine.
Oh yeah,
textures.
Sick midis though.
Daredevil Air Force.
I'm loving the MIDI guitars in this one.
Alright, game mode normal. Up, down. Good, correct. This is how it should be. Vulcan, missile, C missile, B missile, A Vulcan. Okay. I wonder if this is gonna be like Afterburner.
Whoa! The volume on this one is inconsistent.
Yeah. In fact, I might need to turn that down a little bit. That's loud.
Yeah, either Afterburner or maybe Ace Combat-esque.
Alright, let's see. I think I liked the F-15 as a kid. I'll go with that. Mr. Taco says, this is Afterburner.
This is Control. This is Control. Enemy sighted in the area. Prepare for immediate takeoff for interception. Over.
Just peek that microphone.
Okay, yeah. Best remembered for its semi-official connection to Afterburner, though never billed as a sequel. Okay. It's a shame, because we could get to listen to the Afterburner music. Oh, the resolution on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll mention something here, because it's going to come up a lot.
Oh, the frame rate on this one, too.
Yeah, so you'll see a lot of effects on Sega Saturn games. The most static effect here is that 100% effect. And what that is that the Sega Saturn infamously couldn't do real translucent textures.
Yeah, you can see it on those tracers, too. Yeah,
stuff that you couldn't see all the way through. The way they achieved this at the time was to do this, like, checkerboard effect where it's like they only draw, like, every other pixel. And if you're playing on a CRT, that effect essentially makes it look like it actually is transparent. So, if you were playing on, you know, era-appropriate TV, for all intents and purposes, this would look translucent. But, yeah, unless you use, like, filters...
Hush. Ooh.
Oh,
Listen to that.
Click through it. Is that like a digitized voice? Is that supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
There's some fucking deep purple here. Oh, pitch shifted too.
Yeah. This is a random thing. I never owned an actual iPod music player, and I'm kind of thinking it'd be funny to have a bespoke like MP3 player in 2025. I'd put this soundtrack on it for sure. But yeah, I don't know if BizHawk has CRT filters. I think there are ways, either in BizHawk or like RetroArch, to kind of get those like checkerboard sprites to look transparent. But yeah, that's just, you know, emulation sometimes can't fix those issues.
Great. Now for the appetizer.
Those triggers back and face glued my mouth shut.
Reminds me of that fucking fast food Tannoy from Homestar Runner. That's always saying real weird shit.
I want to hear that boss music again. Okay, so I did say the inverted controllers are the way to do it. I forgot, maybe not so much for Afterburner because of how the.
Yeah.
I think I don't have... I'm used to an Afterburner having, like, limited missiles. I don't think I have limited missiles here.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Did Afterburner also have, like, a dodge, like, barrel roll button?
Yeah. I don't think this does. And not a button, it was like a command, but I don't see a...
okay.
Command here that really feels like it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, continue. I need to see the next boss.
Oh, different paths though. That's interesting.
Yeah, I know some Afterburner games did that too. I don't know. Ooh. Oh, I can just fight it now. Sure, fuck it.
Oh. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if the whole like. Oh,
I almost get the feeling I wasn't supposed to do that.
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, we don't get the cool vocals for this one.
Yeah. You know, it's fascinating how many of these Sega Saturn games today, some of them have used like Red Book audio, but a lot of them have also used MIDI, which you wouldn't think for like a disc-based system.
like, I was saying that as a joke, but I honestly do think that this soundtrack is, like, Deep Purple inspired. Like, I can hear it's in there, like, that era of rock, too. Like, maybe some Cream in there.
Also, Video Game King has the technical stuff. To draw an explanation from a Game Hut video, the Sega Saturn rendering everything as squares, combined with designers treating those squares as triangles, just shoved two of the vertices really close together, fucked with the transparencies in a way you couldn't really get around without resorting to weird technical tricks, hence the checkerboard patterns. Oh, there you go. I understood some of that.
Oh, I can choose. The city, of course. All right, one more stage. I don't particularly actually care for playing this too much. It doesn't feel very good, but man, I want to see it.
Yeah, I do like the way it looks.
And if every boss has its own, like, bespoke music, then hell yeah. Well, the way this is handling doesn't feel great. The way it's handling this city. Oh, the frame rate.
Also, not playing, like, the idea of playing even a arcadey flight game like this without an analog stick seems weird to me. But I guess that was just the case for a while.
That just was, yeah. I had Afterburner on the Genesis.
Yeah.
You live with it. What a shitty city, by the way.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah. Where the buildings are spaced out, the fact that there's no infrastructure between buildings, it is just dirt.
Yeah. very, very Star Fox 1-esque. Mr. Tucker mentioned that this MIDI actually is a Afterburner Son remix.
Now, I gotta see the boss. I gotta see the next boss. Fajira.
Okay, I want to see if anyone's done covers of these songs. Like,
get someone on if they haven't.
Like, I was not expecting, like, speed metal, but I'm loving it. I can hear James Hetfield going, yeah, over this.
Going, yeah, and then it repeating, like, pitch shift in various different ways.
We gotta bring that into popular music more. Forget auto-tune. You need to just
very strange design for a ship, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up a long play of this game, like later.
Yeah.
I don't want to play through all of it. I don't think I'm gonna be capable of playing through all of it, but.
Magic Meow says, I almost thought Johnny was going to say, we got to bring James Hetfield on the show.
I mean, we haven't.
Maybe.
I don't think we've said anything to offend him thus far. I haven't had to cross his name off the list.
Yeah, never say never.
All right, we are going to move on to the next game.
Yeah.
This is cool. This has been a good night, I think, for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh wait, cutscene?
Missile was launched from the ground. Can you intercept it?
You'll have to play it at home to find out for yourself. Were we flying towards the ground?
Oh yeah, because you're intercepting the missile.
Nope, sorry, we're playing more of this.
I am loving the music in this, though.
Hey, I have one more continue. We can figure this out. The fact that we have a level in this game that is just flying straight down, I have to see where this goes. Were those lasers coming from the ground?
Okay, yeah.
Listen to the lyrics. Oh, they were gone. You were saying, like, James Hetfield. I heard some guy going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I want to double check. Was this a port of an arcade game? Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna quickly see what the arcade version looks like.
Oh, this game rules.
Okay, they didn't do too bad a job converting this. The arcade version definitely looks a lot better, though. That's definitely the version to play.
Long-range strategic ballistic missile Spectre.
Yeah.
Or Scepter, sorry.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see if there's any, like, new levels.
This game rules. Yeah, I'm sorry for everyone who showed up tonight looking for bad games in the Bad Game Hall of Fame. We haven't been able to deliver, I guess, except for DragonHeart.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty stinky.
This almost, I'm getting like fucking Ace Combat vibes from like all the bosses we've had to do.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to move on. I feel like.
Yeah.
I just gotta see what the next level is. That's all I gotta see.
Yeah.
I don't think Fist
I'm definitely gonna look into the Okay, I
just Ocean.
It was simple, but the characters were a lot of fun in Fist.
So let me
But yeah, I definitely want to check out the arcade version of that.
Ooh, boy. All right. Well, let's move on. That's next on the list is okay, I think the next one is supposed to be good, so I'll skip over that to one I think might not be.
Oh, okay.
This one is called Willy Wombat.
Yeah.
This is a Japan only one. Although I think I heard that this is fully English voice acted. I might be wrong. I feel like this is what I heard when I looked online briefly.
Speaking of Sky Target, Magic Mouse says, we'd seen that this game got bad reviews at the time. Maybe in comparison to the arcade version.
This is a Hudson Soft in Susumu. Yeah, sure, RAM.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure it's fine. Difficulty select, I bet. I'll go with the left one. And I'm sure. Damn.
Dark souls who taste the forbidden fruit. Lost souls who yearn for freedom. Search the foreign lands for miracle gems. When 6 miracle gems reunite, the doorway to the Garden of Freedom, Eden, shall show its way.
Oh.
This is very dramatic for something called Willy Wombat.
Yeah. Okay. It's some people saying there might be some name changes going on with this one.
Name changes?
Yeah, like this was supposed to have a different name, but it got changed. Some people say it's because of Crash Bandicoot. This was supposed to be called Crash, but people say no, this was changed because of Tasmania. Oh.
No, I want to hear it.
Yeah. I swear this... I don't think it's from the... It's not the Sonic R Sinner, is it? If it's not her, I feel like she might have been in Buster Groove 1.
It doesn't sound like a Buster Groove singer. I'm doing the Jeff Gerstmann, like, head bobble side to side thing right now.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone does know the vocalist and what else they've done. Let's know in chat.
Alright, I'll move. Oh, she was about to say the name. Let's find a way, Willy Wombat. Alright, select the stage. Power life tokens. Okay, well, I'll pick this one. Is anyone on the button? Okay. Okay. Range attack, close attack, jump.
Okay. Video Game King has cleared up some of the confusion that's going on with the name. Crash Bandicoot was originally supposed to be called Willy Wombat. People think this game forced a name change, but it came out after Crash Bandicoot. The Crash Bandicoot name change was because of a Tasmania character named Willy Wombat. There is, and in brackets, there is also an Australian bank PSA from the 30s with a character called Willy Wombat. Don't know if that fits in or not. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. That's interesting, though. I cannot... The idea of Crash Bandicoot being called Willy Wombat is... I can't process that.
Yeah, that's weird, because he's a Bandicoot.
Yeah.
What are you pointing out?
The way the 3D works in this is...
Yeah.
I'm getting, like, magic eye painting syndrome from it.
I do have full control over it, at the very least.
Yeah.
Music's very, like, ambient at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe ambient's not the word I'm looking for, but, like, chill. Oh, I do have a rush. I do have a run, okay? Why did that happen?
I was not expecting that.
What? Did I press something to make that happen? Oh, you know what? That's what I pressed to make that happen.
Yeah.
So we have a Doom map here.
Yeah.
Which I can't scroll it. So
yeah.
It's slightly less useful.
Something I'm noticing a pattern with a lot of these Sega Saturn games is it was a 6-button controller, but most of these games are designed around it being a free face-button controller console. Which I don't think Mega Drive console controllers could work on Sega Saturn.
I wouldn't know, but I would.
They wouldn't have the triggers. Yeah, they didn't have the triggers.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, this is using triggers. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah, XYZ aren't doing anything yet.
Yeah.
If they are to do something.
Frank Gothic, hell yeah. According to a comment, apparently that is the same sinner from Buster Groove. I knew it.
Oh! Didn't sound like it to me, but okay, I'm wrong.
I think it's the sinner who did Capolero. That's on.
Does it... Hey.
Yeah, Dawn Marie Moore is her name.
Okay, cool. I should listen to that. The actual Willy Wombat song in full. See where that thing goes.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to... If you want to listen to it, like, you have to sit on that menu that's just black and says, press any key. And they have this full-ass song there.
Video Game King has linked it in chat. The full song. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the 3D that's, like, kind of hard for me to look at. I think it's doing, like, a forced perspective thing. You know, like, if I know it's not, but it feels like if Doom was rendered in, like, a always, you know, like, isometric perspective.
You know what? I see what you mean when you say that. Especially with these, like, rising and falling ones.
Yeah.
Anything hiding here? No. I feel like this would be a good look for a for an RPG. Strange that they've gone for platformer for this look.
Yeah, for a hot second, that's why I was assuming this was going to be.
No, get back up there. Get back up there. Oh, no, get whatever that is. There we go. Rebel.
Yeah, I will say that a lot of that 2D art looks cool, but the actual game doesn't really look like that art.
Oh.
It's a little unfortunate.
Ah, you should state your own name before asking another's.
Have I been followed? No, can't be.
Have you done something that someone would follow you?
Just
Who
like,
are you?
This is Knuckles, but older.
You should state your own name before asking another's.
Ah, excuse me. My name is Jabba. Just an old man down on his luck.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm extremely busy.
Busy looking for the miracle gems?
Who are you? How do you know about
The
that?
character designs make me think of, like, Treasure.
To help you search for the miracle gems, you'll need all the help you can get.
Sounds too good to be true. There must be a catch.
Although our main character looks like a canceled Canadian action cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's
your own choice.
Kind of like early Western take on like Japanese media.
I'm not stupid enough to
sort of-
believe in a total stranger, but I do believe in freedom.
Then it's decided.
Do as you please.
Sorry.
But don't get the idea that I trust you.
There.
At least let me know who you are.
Oh!
I'm Willy Wombat.
Willy, keep an eye out for the tokens.
Willy, that's a really stupid name.
They'll come in handy sometime.
Let's just take a peek at the next stage.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
I'm very intrigued, but so far the levels have just been this.
Oh, okay. I just realized that when you pan the camera, your wombat here doesn't rotate with it, and that's part I think of. I don't think it's a bad game, but just something with the way this game is rendered is like messing with my eyes. Like it's really uncomfortable to look at for me.
I think I am going to skip to the next game because I think it would take us a while to get to the next cutscene or anything really interesting.
Yeah.
But I like what this thing's cooking. I'd like to see. I think I would watch the cutscenes of this game. You know.
Yeah. Isometric platformer. I don't. Outside of like Sonic 3D Blast, I don't think I've seen another one of those.
What do we got next? Not a lot left, actually. Let's go with what I think is the other fighting game.
Yes, yeah, this one is, yeah.
This is Galaxy Fight.
Okay, I'll let this start now. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, so, Chucky, are you familiar with Waku Waku 7?
I am.
So this is like a precursor to that, from my understanding.
A precursor, okay.
Yeah. In some regard. Like, I don't think it has any of the same characters, but it's like some of it carried over.
Yeah, let's just jump right into versus mode in this one.
I think that's the case. Because yeah, this like kind of rabbity looking girl, like I think she, like a character like her, shows up in Waku Waku.
And I'll play her.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Mr. Taco News. Yeah, this has Bunus-kun. That's the only character it shares. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, not like universal sequel kind of thing, but like some of the design philosophy and ideas.
Yeah, let's see what these buttons are. Not a lot. I think it's a 3-button.
Free button fire and taunt on.
Yeah.
I think that's Z.
Yeah. Alright. What Jesus?
Yeah, if I think the gimmick with this is that the stage like scrolls for a really long while.
Oh, so it's like Injustice.
Oh, well, even further than that.
I don't know if they're like... Okay, I think I'm a charge character, actually. Possibly. I at least have one charge move.
Yes, Waka66. This is Galaxy Fight.
Bob here says this game has a really great option where you can set the round timer to 1 second, and they've had tournaments based on this.
Like, yeah, if you just keep following me here. And you can I assume you can even like do specific attacks where you like chase. There's that bit where I like knocked you kind of like far back and you can like chase after them and do follow-ups, I think.
I assume that this loops eventually, right? No, wait, yes, okay. Maybe it does loop. Who knows? I feel like I need to pick a character who isn't a charge character.
Still beat my ass though.
You know what? I forgot this one was a USA release.
Alright,
I'll try Kazuma.
I'll try Gunter.
Gunter. Going to Guljif.
I love it.
I like that slap bass, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, not charge character.
Okay.
Good.
Now I think I'm the charge character. I think I am? Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, you see I like ran after you there?
Mm-hmm.
I've not played this one much, but I know some of the basics, like its unique gimmicks it has.
I don't. But this is one that I can see myself playing again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that flickering is
the emulator now?
Yeah.
I bet that could be baked, how it's normally supposed to do or something. CRTs, whatever.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I think I was doing some sort of follow-up there, but
yeah,
didn't follow through with it too much.
Yeah, no, this is a cool-ass game.
We have not, except for the one, we have not been playing bad games tonight.
Yeah.
This is what happens when Cass isn't around. We just play good things. By accident. I mean, the gimmick of this particular show, Get Her Done, the gimmick of this particular show, you know, Games from a Hat, is that I've picked games at random. I have not vetted the quality of these games at all. Is that to say that if you just start picking random Saturn games, you're just going to get bangers?
Could be, yeah.
Mr. Taco says, wow, Cass should be here less often. Don't give them any ideas. What? What move was I doing?
Bam!
Yeah, I have some sort of mid-air.
Oh yeah, I can even throw projectiles mid-air.
Well, that downward spike is like a mid-air move that doesn't work on the ground.
Ooh! That got me though.
Yeah, whatever move you're doing there is working well on me. I like the animation on these guys too. Like, look at how my guy's animating when he does this move. How it's like shirt flies down and then fixes itself.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck this character plays. Bob says, in case we don't see his stage, I want to point out that G Dun's theme has the lyric, "I'm a mixed up guy with a mental disease." Is he a charged character secretly? No. Yeah, I really can't figure out how to do any of his moves, unless they're all mid-air or something.
Okay, hang on. How did I do that? I did a move where I like launched lightning in the air.
I have a move that's just a forward roll. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, I was trying to figure out if I was like a hybrid character or something, but now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I don't know what G Dun done do.
Oh, the timeout victory came back to bite me.
Is that his name, Golden Dun? Is that what the guy said? Oh, okay. Well, you figured out throws, I guess.
Yeah.
What's my taunt? That was okay. Yeah, I don't get how this guy controls. Like, some of his specials, like, that's a special. That doesn't seem to follow into anything.
Like, I did, like, a aim-up version of the projectile, somehow.
Sometimes that move will have a projectile come out of it, but I can only seem to get it to happen once per fight. Hey, I'm bored. Anybody else?
Hey, we're trying our best here. Fan of our gameplay, I guess.
I think there's only one selection of characters we haven't done yet. We haven't done Mustafar and Rolf.
And Rolf, yeah.
Who do you want to be?
I'll go Mustafar. I was gonna call him Mustafar for a second. So
Air ass. See? Alright, yep, this is our show.
This is very Metal Slug. Yeah, this is very Metal Slug music. Okay, now it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a Ryu. I found the Ryu.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure about this guy. I picked this robot.
Yeah, I found the guy. If this were a fight night, this is the guy I would pick in the next round. This guy feels completely different to play than everyone else. Like, and by that I mean his moves flow together. Yeah, I feel like Rolf is playing a different, better fighting game than everyone else. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm definitely a charged character.
Good catch, by the way.
Whoa!
Huh. I don't think we're gonna do the boss thing, Mr. Taco, but thank you. I think we're gonna move on to our next game, which is actually the last game I have in my Games from a Hat folder that I can do. We might do something else after this one, but the last one from the I don't know what it is category is 3 Dirty Dwarves.
Yeah,
I've heard of this name.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is not a suspect game, but with a name like that, I'm not sure. I
know it's a beat 'em up. That's about as much as I know.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you'll be in on this one. Sega Soft. April Flood says this is a game. Oh. Appaloosa, who I think is the Echo the Dolphin people.
Got left, right ear.
Yeah. Players 2. Why aren't more Lucy's like this? Alright, are you in? There we go.
I thought it was a cutscene for a second. I just
oh wait, I press A to launch a baseball up, and then I press B to swing. Or I can just swing.
Yeah. Also,
C
we have
is
a
jump.
You have a third character.
I bet you can. Oh yeah, okay. L and R lets you switch characters.
Oh, what happened to me?
You got knocked out, but I think I just. Yeah, I think you have to like knock me out of my stun.
Oh. Oh, I got eaten by the trash, I guess. It's so weird that like there's no UI on the screen.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm correct in the fact that you need a partner to get you out of stun every time you get hit. That's not great for a beat 'em up. Especially a 2-player one. I kind of get it if you're doing the single player and you can just switch between whoever. So let me try this guy.
Also, I'm like dressed like an American footballer, but my gimmick, I'm a bowler.
I guess.
Yeah.
You're in Wacky Dwarves. I don't like this shotgun guy, to be honest. I like this guy. I like the idea of being able to launch a projectile and then have to hit it forward. Yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the camera.
Yeah. Whoa!
I'm fine. Oh yeah, let me pop.
There we go. I just did
What am I supposed? What are we supposed to do here?
Where you just have a fucking shotgun.
No, okay, that's not right. Oh.
Oh. Did you just pick up a D20?
Maybe. Let me pop. Next time you get knocked out, hit like L or R on the shoulder, you know, to see if you can just switch to the other guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have, yeah. Oh, there's a little rat fella on me now.
Oh, shake him off. Oh. I'm gonna go down. Yeah, you take the high road, I'll take the low road. See if we can find something. Nope, this was a bad idea. I'm gonna need you to come back. Okay.
Oh. I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Alright. Yeah, let's move forward. Oh! Noises. Oh, you knocked me out.
Aww.
Okay, everyone gets knocked out, and it's a life loss. Yeah. Oh, this okay.
There's parts I like about this, but not having like permanent health bar and stuff like that on screen is really confusing.
That's real bad. Like one hit and you're knocked out, and you have to. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. It seems to depend on the hit, maybe. Like some hits don't immediately.
I think I've yet to see a hit that like doesn't put you in a knockout state. Like yeah, like that hand. Just yeah, we're all out.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Hey, I thought this was supposed to be one of the good ones. I think we found a bad one.
It feels like it could have been a good one. That's the annoying thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the shotgun guy like has a really long like recovery on the shotgun, so it's kind of a.
I feel like this would be a fuck. I feel like this would be a.
Huh? I don't even know what hurt me there.
I think it was that hand again. You need to stay away from.
Oh no, it's the barrel.
Oh yeah, the barrel will hurt you, and you can't destroy it. I feel like this is more Just switch it on the character.
Yeah.
I feel like this would be more Jesus Christ. I feel like this would be more manageable as a single-player game.
Yeah.
Like, you would look at this and you would think, like, oh, what if we had 3 people? But then it would constantly be a series of, like, having to just wake people up.
I think if you hold this button, by the way, you throw more balls.
Now, I assumed that our other guy was going to wake up and join us.
Yeah, you can definitely pick something up that respawn. Yeah, there's something you can pick up, though, that will bring him back, though, because that happened last time.
Let me go over here. Oh, no. Yep, there he is. Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, see, we're collecting, like, those faces at the top. I think that does help us out in a way.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah, that thing is gonna fuck us up. Shotgun has a real short range on it. Alright, I think we just have to go down here.
Oh! As soon as you go down there, that weird monkey thing hits you. Like, you have little time to react, and there's no block button as far as I can tell. Yeah.
Oh, these sounds aren't very good. Oh, there's that. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here. Ooh. Do we have to destroy the truck over here? No? Do we have to go here? No, not down there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Do we... Well, okay, what did we miss?
Oh, great. You love to see Anna beat him up.
Okay, let's go to the left. No, we can't.
Huh?
What?
Oh!
Oh, do we have to beat all the enemies and they were, like, the rats in the sewer? Alright, we'll come back up. We can move now.
Oh, weird. Okay. I was confused because for a second I noticed that that like metal grating was taking impact effects, but it turns out it doesn't do anything.
Bad.
Yeah, that's
every time it happens. Okay, down here. There we go.
Fucking those toxic monkeys suck.
Don't you need to hit me?
That was you, I think, actually.
No,
yeah,
that was you.
Was it?
That was you controlling that one. Is it going to send us all the way to the start?
If it is, I think we we know when we need to move on.
Well, I mean, that was the last game on the list. We're not doing that one anymore. I mean, we could end early, but we could do something else in this list. You're seeing this list.
Yeah, yeah.
At this point, these are all stuff that I know what they are, for the most part.
Let's see.
I don't want that needs to be special.
Yeah, yeah.
That no. Let's see. I don't think. No, that doesn't. Okay. I know this is exciting. Me waffling back and forth. And what is this? No, it's just. How about we do? All right. I don't think this is going to show up in our kart retrospective series because it's not really a kart racer.
Nah.
It is one that people don't think highly of, though, as a racing game.
Yeah.
But people do like the soundtrack.
Yeah. Though, I have to warn you, I think this soundtrack is kind of DMCA heavy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have to talk over it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you like a few seconds of it.
Yeah. Oh, the old Traveler's Tales logo.
There it is. This has multiplayer, doesn't it?
I want to say it does, yeah. Which, you know what? I don't know if I've ever played this, like, one.
2-player?
Yep.
Well, let's check the controls if they have them here. Normal, vocals. Vocals on. Of course vocals on. Alright, no controller thing. So, I'm Headful says no future playthrough of this one. You know what? Never say never.
Yeah.
It's just that we kind of went through everything way faster than I thought we would. So, we're just, you know, whatever now. Just other Saturn games I have.
Yeah.
I hate battle modes in every one of these. Oh, I don't have shit unlocked. Alright.
Yeah.
I'll go with Nux.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I feel like everyone knows Resort Island.
Yeah.
So let's go with Radical City.
And I know this is probably, people have been saying this for years, decades, but it's so wild that there was no proper like mainline Sonic game on this system.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, so you hold forward.
Yeah.
Alright. A is jump.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, C is also jump. Yep. Okay.
Yep. I think you can. I think L and R lets you lean to corners.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all very squirrely.
Yeah. And I know the track is kind of a suggestion in this, from my understanding.
Well, it does say reverse. It thinks I'm heading the wrong way right now.
Yeah.
Which I'm not.
Oh, this camera!
So yeah, well, now I'm not heading reverse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have completely strayed from the games from a hat idea at this point, because of course I know what Sonic R is.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't have enough. Oh, I'm so close to having enough rings for that, though.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
But, you know, this is an infamous one, I think, at this point. How weird this one is.
Okay, so now that I have that, I can go through here.
Yeah. Oh god, this is... This is one that one of the few games where I think you're watching it, you kind of get how bad it controls. But in some ways, it's almost worse than I imagined.
Yeah. When you have hands-on of this, you kind of realize how little things are working in your favor.
Like, I get the feeling that people who didn't like the, quote, boost era of Sonic games, this is what they think those games control like. Oh god, they're popping as well. I'm just realizing sometimes.
This might be significantly worse because we're doing 2-player. Potentially.
Yeah, but still. But it's inconsistent. Like, I was on one of those, like, alternative paths, and that was literally drawing in, like, a meter away from me.
Again,
the main track is...
This game has a weird idea of when I'm going in reverse. You're way ahead
So I haven't
of me.
quite figured out... Yeah, I don't know why. I've already fallen off the track once.
Like you said, like, the track is a suggestion, but, like, there is a finish line.
Oh, yeah, there is, but I know, like, you can just ignore the track and... As long as... Like, the checkpoints, like, race checkpoints is really vague, like, what counts.
Okay. No, I can see why I'm in second place. I feel like at any moment I am just going to exit this world.
Yeah.
Like, something isn't going to draw in, or it's just going to forget a wall is solid, and I'm just going to careen off.
Yeah, that shortcut almost dumps you going in reverse. It's kind of terrible. Yeah, like, there's a lot of luck going in the fact that I'm first right now. I'm not too proud to admit.
This.
Oh!
I mean, part
okay,
of it. You win. I wish I had more stuff unlocked. Because I forgot, yeah, you have to unlock, like, everything.
Yeah.
Let's try one more. And then we'll do one more just other Saturn game to round out the night. Get us to the finish line of 3 hours.
From what I understand, Amy's bad in this.
Yeah, Amy and Eggman, because they cannot jump.
Ah, okay.
I'll go with, you know what, I will go with Amy. We'll do Reactor Factory. I do not have many Saturn games on here at all, so requests are probably not gonna be a good thing.
Whoa!
So to answer the question
you are
of
way faster than me, though.
So the answer to the question of if I have the game that was asked in there, no, I don't.
Oh, I feel like the draw distance is even worse on this stage.
So it seems like Amy can just drive over water, so that might be her advantage.
Where am I now?
You're underwater. This, for whatever reason, you know what? I know why. It's because I'm having to hold up like this. That this game is kind of hurting my thumb a little bit. Maybe it's because I've been playing D-pad games for 3 hours, but.
Okay, am I back on the level?
Okay, the drawing is getting to the point now where I have no idea what the track is anymore.
Oh, turn around. Oh god, this turning speed. That's dreadful. If you're standing still, you should spin quicker than that, like surely. But actually trying to hit the speed pads or pick up any items is...
Knuckles had a real heavy meal today.
I haven't quite figured out what triggers the drifting either. It just kind of happens.
I mean... Whoa.
Oh.
Like, L and R are doing it for me. Oh, you can spin dash. Right, or not.
I just hit down. I don't know how that happens.
That breaks for me.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that.
Come on, Amy, you can do it.
Okay, I went in here, now what?
Let's go this way. Let's see what's over here.
Am I missing something? Is this just a room with rings in it?
I think if you were playing single player, there would be a Chaos Emerald in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Because like to really win, you need to get all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, this room just has coins in it for us.
Like trying to. Oh, I can make.
What do you? Oh, you bowing?
I guess so. That's just if I press down on standstill. I guess there's no reverse, or if there is, I don't know how to do it.
Well, echidnas are like emus; they can't walk backwards. That's not true.
Oh, okay, he can glide. I was wondering about that.
Oh wait, does Amy just straight up have like a speed boost available to her? I just hit A. Well, now it doesn't.
Oh, you go too fast when you get on the... Oh, no, wait. Reverse? No, I'm not in reverse. Okay.
I can see why in the future, whenever they did a Sonic racing game, they just stuck to everyone having a car.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, my thumb. Ow.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I recommend everyone give that one a try, because it looks bad, but it's even worse to play. Wow, I only did one lap? What?
Yeah, I only did one lap.
Okay.
You got so obsessed with, like, making him bow and stuff.
Yeah, even when I was trying, though.
Alright, one more game for tonight. You know what? I've been looking for an excuse to play this. This isn't bad, but I've been wanting to play this for so long, I have never gotten around to it.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, let's go for it.
Let's just play some fucking Burning Rangers. Cass is in here.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want.
And I think this music won't get claimed, hopefully. Amazing theme music in Burning Rangers.
Oh, I'm getting a notification. I said Cass isn't here. I just got a notification.
Always watching. Yeah, I've messed with this a little bit, but I think when I messed with it, I did not have a computer at the time that could run Sega Saturn stuff properly. Weirdly, the most exposure I have to this is Phantasy Star Online 2 had a Burning Rangers event. Which is wild to think that Sega still remembers Burning Rangers. Oh, hell yeah.
This is one I saw in magazines as a kid, and I was like, man, I wish I had a Saturn. I can't believe I'm stuck with this PlayStation from Sony.
Oh, weird. This
What, lyrics?
Okay, so yeah, so the original vocals is done by Takenobu Mitsuyoshi, which most people will know from Daytona, USA. I don't think this is him, though.
Well, this is the USA version, so
yeah,
maybe it is different between the two.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this is like one of the last
okay.
Saturn games, right?
This is either Dennis St. James or Marlon D. Saunders.
1998. This is probably one of the last Saturn games.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I think the Japanese release date was for the Dreamcast was 98.
Dreamcast in America was like $99.99, right?
Yeah, but it was intentionally delayed to give it like a massive launch library, which in some ways I think actually hurt Sega in the long run.
Navicall, normal view, Navicall.
Because, you know, it meant that they were coming out closer to the PS2, which most people just waited for that.
So, jump, shot, Navicall, view, normal. Okay. I've been wanting to play this game for like probably 20 years, so fuck it, let's play it for like half an hour or less. It's not bad, but
yeah,
whatever.
Oh yeah, the guitar is Jun Seno, who does a lot of the Sonic adventure music and guitar. I want to say he's one of the members of Crush 4D.
You know what? I'm gonna go against what I usually do because I like this guy's outfit better. I'm gonna play as the guy.
Yeah. Also, I get a bit of like precursor to Phantasy Star Online design from these outfits, which makes sense because that is Sonic Team. Also, I've been playing Phantasy Star Online again.
Okay, are you ready? I'm going to take you through the basics. Mastering these techniques are critical to becoming a ranger. I'm Chris Parton, the leader of the Burning Rangers, and your navigator for this exercise.
That's an interesting last name.
Monitors our situation and provides us with updates. Make sure you listen to her carefully, because it may save your life.
Press the navigation call button when you are lost, and I'll try to help you out. Sho, let me introduce you to Reed Phoenix. He'll be helping you with the basics.
Listen carefully, and make sure you don't fall behind.
Are you ready? Press the R button to look to your right.
They won't even let me press the L button.
Do you see that fuel tank? Now look to your left by pressing the L button. Now you should see a door. Use the L and the R buttons to rotate the camera, okay?
Okay.
Now let's begin.
Yeah, this shows you how quickly stuff was changing in this generation. We went for games that just throw you in head first without explaining, and now we've just got like a full
to move in the direction you want to go.
yeah, full training.
Can you see that gap ahead? Don't worry about it, just keep running. You'll automatically clear small gaps. Follow me.
Ah, Assassin's Creed.
I was thinking of like Legend of Zelda,
You
having
should be
the
able
auto.
to look around corners by pressing the L and R buttons.
Well, whatever tutorial that was, I went past it.
Different types of doors and hatches that are striped and color-coded. You have free access through blue striped doors. To open yellow striped doors, you must find and activate a switch. Switches can often be found right next to the doors, but some may be located in different rooms. Red doors cannot be opened. Once they're closed, that's it.
They're closed forever.
Also, you need to know that
Forever,
doors
forever.
only work in one direction. You can only enter the door from the blue stripe side.
Ooh.
Okay, next exercise.
Get on the ground. We're doing burpees.
Sho, say hello to Big
Oh,
Land.
Big Land Man.
He's a veteran firefighter.
That's
and you
super
might
Fancy
see him
Star
on
Online
TV or in the
coded. Yeah, I didn't realize this game.
Keep your eyes peeled all the time.
That is a great name.
Yeah, that is.
You won't
People
lose
make
your
fun
head.
of Hideo Kojima naming convention, but this is the start of it.
Now we'll show you how to use your jetpack. You can jump up by pressing the jump button. If you press the jump button while in the air, your jetpack will deliver an extra boost that allows you to jump higher and get more distance.
Here, watch me, and you'll see what I mean.
And then he trips and falls on his face.
Big is on the platform above and to your left. Now
I'm
press
looking
and
for
hold
Froggy.
and use the D-pad to locate him.
Oh god, if he sounded like that.
Found him.
Can you see him? Okay, now jump onto the platform where Big is standing.
Yeah, okay, I guess that explains why Fantasy Star Online 2 did a Burning Rangers event. Because it's like a
Take it easy.
precursor.
Good. I think you've got it.
Now, press the action button. When you find a console panel with a light on, stand next to it and press the action button.
I'll be honest, I kind
Some-
of thought I was going to get into the action, like,
Yeah, I
immediately.
forgot about this. Yeah,
I didn't know about this at all. I never played it.
yeah.
Remember, we must always move as quickly and as efficiently as we can. Okay, let's go to the next room.
Now, pay attention. This is very important.
Oh,
The
very
crystal. Crystals are concentrated forms of energy. Using its energy, our suits generate a shield which protects us from all fire hazards.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't clear, the Burning Rangers are firefighters.
You know, something's happened to that square over there. That might be emulation.
Yeah.
Oh. Sneaky. They hit one from me. Oh, wait. Is there... Oh, I thought there was something up there.
Well done, rookie. Okay, let's move on.
It's time to charge your crystals. Are you familiar with the process of J-O-ing?
Just like you.
Hi, I'm Tillis. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, let's go back to our training exercises. Now you'll learn how to put out fires. Use your pulse laser by pressing the action.
That's how you do it.
Let
Fight
me
fire
try.
with lasers.
The pulse laser absorbs the flame's energy and transforms the energy into crystals. Your shield increases with each crystal you collect, so it's a very good idea to collect as many crystals as possible. Now it's your turn. Put out the fire and collect the crystals.
I'll turn you into crystals. No?
It's your turn, Show.
Hey, guess what I learned? You don't have to tutorialize me on that.
Part of your job. Always try to extinguish any fire that you can.
You'll be able to recognize the intensity of the fire by its color. Red flames are weak.
Yeah. Funny enough, some fires they actually do put out with explosions because I believe it like robs all the oxygen out of them.
Shots from your pulse gun are needed to put these flames out, so be careful.
What happens in California every year? They just blow up the entire state.
Next, let me introduce you to the laser blast. Press and hold down the action button for a few seconds.
Listen,
then
I'm
release
5
the
steps
action
ahead of
button.
you, lady.
This allows you to discharge a very powerful blast. Look at the gauge at the bottom of the screen to monitor your charge. Release the button when the gauge is full.
Let me try it first.
I was appreciating the tutorials at first, but
laser blasts are extremely powerful.
I feel like I could have intuited some of this if I had the option to.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on your energy level.
Pacing's a little sluggish on it.
Show, use a laser blast to extinguish the fire in front of you.
Oh, that's why it's on the Bad Game Hall of Fame now, because the tutorial makes it bad. Next we're gonna see some fucking yellow paint out here, you know?
Okay, now how to pull off an evasive maneuver. Before an explosion occurs, you'll hear a
some of
whistling
it's just
sound.
the era.
If you press down on the D-pad before...
Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're back.
Okay.
Automatically avoid the blast.
Oh,
Reed will
remix.
demonstrate this for you.
Also, I noticed they called the in the image they called the D-pad a digital key.
Yeah. I
don't think I've ever seen.
Show.
I think it might be because like the analog thing or whatever they called it, the 3D pad was out at this time.
Not bad.
Well, I'm here now.
Hey, whatever works.
Okay, this is the last part of our training exercises.
Oh, okay.
This is the last exercise, but the most rewarding part of our job.
This is the last training exercise. Do everything over again just so I know you got it right.
It's pretty basic. All you need to do is walk up to the survivor.
The most important thing to remember is that you need to have at least
Oh yeah,
5
Video Game King says might be because Nintendo owned the trademark on D-pad. Weird, because I swear the voiceover said directional pad or D-pad.
5 crystals first.
Energy low.
You're laying on the ground bleeding out. An EMT runs up to you and yells, "Energy low!" and then just walks away.
My crystal energy's low. I haven't charged them yet.
Transport complete.
Can't you do better than that?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Hopefully, you should be ready for the mission now.
Yeah, what was he moaning about?
Make sure you don't get in my way.
Oh, okay. He's just a dick. Yeah.
We've got an emergency signal. Burning Ragers, let's go.
Roger.
I definitely recommend people look up the Japanese version of the Burning Rangers theme. Make the vocals bear on that.
I almost used Burning Rangers as our intro song tonight, but I feel like most of it was too hype for the energy that we come in with.
Dangerous levels.
Yeah.
Reports confirm that workers
Oh, you can see the Saturn really pushing hard to get these visuals working.
You can see BizHawk really pushing hard to make this work.
Yeah.
Fire for the rescue team.
Like, I guess if Sega weren't working on Phantasy Star Online, they could have, in theory, have like moved this development over to Dreamcast.
Okay. Well.
Nope.
Press the Z button for navigation.
Chris!
Keep moving forward.
Thanks. Thanks for the navigation.
The fire is spreading worse than I thought. Show, be careful.
Man, if only they waited to make a console with 2 thumbsticks.
Yeah.
If only they lived past the Dreamcast.
I'm scared.
That was always wild to me that the Dreamcast only had the 1 stick.
Coordinates set.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport. Transport complete.
Was that the level? Nah.
Here's the first one.
I know there's a fire behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that shit out. There we go. It's snowing in here now. Alright.
You copy that, Show? Listen for a sound before the Watch out!
Okay.
Yeah, the dodge is
That's-
interesting. It's almost like a QTE.
Yeah, apparently there's a whistling noise, it says.
You'll be able to go from there. Ow!
Okay, I pressed down that time.
Go up.
Yeah, I remember this having kind of fun, like, air movement tech.
The future of firefighters is just some guy running into an exploding building with a gun going pew, 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 pew.
If only.
Alright. This way?
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, I'm here to save you, okay?
Can't breathe.
Don't try to talk. We'll get you out of here. Coordinates set.
Oh, that's interesting. They name like each person you're rescuing as well.
They should give them like a little
Shame-
bio and
yeah.
tell you their blood type.
Well done,
I'm gonna say it's a shame they couldn't do music during the levels, but I'm guessing that's a technical limit to have all the voices stream in.
The shutter won't budge. There should be an emergency override switch nearby. Try locating it.
Close enough.
Show, Sector D-101 has an elevator leading underground. Head towards Sector D-102
Okay.
where the plant site is located.
Nice, nice.
Speed machine has been destroyed. I've secured this area. Rangers, use extreme
Oh,
caution.
you do unlock NPC bios and everything. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, perspective.
Yeah.
Where is this thing? There we go.
Oh, really pushing the Saturn to its limits.
This
Show,
this
go
makes me
back.
feel like it would have ruled if it came out on Dreamcast.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Like, I know Sega wasn't long for this world in terms of, like, the console market, but, like, I wish they'd made it.
Yeah.
Sega did some real cool shit.
This is big. The passageway to the
come
lower
on.
level is secure.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Like I said, I could definitely see, maybe not in the gameplay, but at least like the art style
Please.
and character design.
Please.
I can see that Phantasy Star Online 1 look.
Sega does some real cool shit, I say, as I really
So
struggle to
I
move
guess
at
that's
all.
where most of this development team moved on to. Okay, it's emails, Video Game
God.
King says.
I swear I hit down every time I run into one of those things.
Keep going straight.
There we go. Finally. I think you
Nice.
have to double tap down.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just because on my end, but it felt like the whistling sound happened when it already happened.
Whoa.
Show.
Wow.
Looks like the power has been completely shut down in that
Okay, that's
sector.
cool. Oh, now we got music.
Switch nearby. Try
Yeah,
that.
there's less things to render than you can do music.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's fine. I do like this weird green vision though.
That door will not open unless the power is restored. Find the emergency override switch.
It would be funny if, like, the moment the power came back on, we could see again, the music just stops.
This is Show.
In front of you and towards the left. There should
That's
be a
actually
switch-
super helpful. That when you
Yeah, yeah.
ask for the direction, they say, like, hey, turn that way. Yep, no music.
The power has been restored. Keep moving.
I wonder if it's like they tie music to specific events.
It's probably what it really is. But it's funny to imagine the music is tied to how much is on the screen at any given time.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Reed. I've located the elevator. It seems to be working.
I do wish there was in-game music as well. And that would pass with Phantasy Star Online has dynamic music, like it has normal and like combat versions of each level music.
Okay, I see part of the problem now with the whole pressing down to avoid like an explosion thing, is if you do it too early, you just turn around and you get caught by the explosion.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to
I could
do
see
it
that, yeah.
late enough.
Keep going straight.
Oh.
Turn right at that door.
Whoop. Okay. Whatever you say, lady.
Oh, you did like a different. You did like a forward dash there instead of the jump.
Yeah, I think it's you can go over small gaps automatically.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, they did teach you that.
A door has been activated.
Yeah,
Come
well.
back.
I'll have to give this a proper go, because again, it was years
shot.
ago that I tried it. This was back when I was a Mac gamer. My Mac could not do Sega Saturn.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Watch out! Thank you, Radio Lady. Yeah.
Well, all my gems are gone. All my gems gone.
Like tears in rain.
Like, why wouldn't I always charge up the shot? Oh, lady, you're not getting saved. Sorry, like everything exploded around me.
Yeah.
Restore the power to sector
Need to go charge more crystals.
Yeah, I don't know where I can get more crystals right now. There's no more fires.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm out of crystal
It
energy.
has cool movement, and it does not have a controller to facilitate that cool movement.
No. Yeah. And then the weird way they have to do camera control. It's a bit different, but I'm also reminding myself of Day of Disaster, which is like a action romp rescuer emergency simulator. It's a weird game. It's like the what's the series of games? I think a lot of them are come out in Japan only, where they're you're like in disaster situations.
Disaster Report.
Yeah, it's like a Michael Bay take on that.
I'm a Burning Ranger. Are there any others in there? The doc just went in there.
I feel like that's gonna show up on stream one day.
I'm definitely not gonna be able to go back and save that lady.
Yeah. It's one of the few games that in that Nintendo Wii era where the games didn't release in North America, but they released here, like Last Story and Xenoblade. Day of Disaster was the one that didn't get American release. Project Rainfall did not put their weight behind it, which is a shame.
Do we get music now that it's dark?
Yeah. Oh, I think you're like top meter, which I guess is health. I think it's like ticking down.
Yeah, I
think
think
it just sometimes says wow.
So here's the thing. I think that limit thing is the temperature. And I think if that climbs too high, like you start losing health.
Oh yeah, because it's coming back now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's just the overall temperature in the building.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we're getting up to the hour, so I think we might call it there. This was a nice diversion towards something.
It was, yeah.
Not so
it's
bad.
Cool to see more of that game. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like something's not emulating correctly about it still. Like
maybe, yeah.
But maybe the Saturn just could never handle it. But
make me Jones in to play more Phantasy Star Online again.
I think
bad.
That will do it for the show. But before we sign off, are we in agreement that the worst game of the night was probably DragonHeart? Or you know what?
Yes.
It was probably DragonHeart, all things considered.
Like,
although now that I think about it, though, might have been 3 Dirty Dwarves. That game seemed like particularly mean.
Yeah, maybe playing that single player makes that easier.
Yeah,
and Congo, I think, might have like been executed bad, but I at least liked what it was trying to do. There were some interesting ideas there.
Yeah, like let me get into my list again real quick.
You know, I think of like the stamina mechanic in DragonHeart, and I think that's worse
right.
than
yeah,
Dwarves.
now that you say that, yeah, I think DragonHeart is the worst one of the night because of that. That stamina system was rough. Best of the night, though.
Ooh,
I might.
Best of the night.
You can see the list I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
So before Fist was Congo and what was the other one? DragonHeart.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think Ghen War might have been the best of the night. That's my hunch. Sky Target was cool as fuck, but it was not so great to play.
Yeah, I think you want to play the arcade version.
Yeah.
And Galaxy Fight is again like an arcade release, but that's probably the overall because it's at least built around the Saturn system because the Saturn did sprite scaling really well, and that game's all about sprite scaling.
Yeah, so I think Ghen War is my favorite, maybe. What about you?
I'll probably just go for Galaxy Fight, but that's probably just my
sure,
fight game stuff coming through. I do really like the soundtrack of Sky Target though. I really want to try the arcade version of that at some point in my own time.
I would recommend folks at home, if you're interested in console FPSs, check out Ghen War. Maybe even check out Congo. You know, broaden your horizons. That's a weird one.
It is, yeah.
But you know, overall,
yeah, Funky Boxer was quite fun as well. I want to give that an honorable mention.
Overall, like I feel like usually we have more stinkers than winners in games from a hat, but tonight was a pretty good one. Tonight,
overall positive,
Yeah, more it's because the Saturn had a smaller library in general, but I think
that helps. Yeah,
but I feel like just picking random games, I found more stuff that was like interesting, even if it wasn't stuff I could play, like that Horde game.
Yeah.
Stuff that was interesting, and less stuff that was just overtly
that one
bad.
even still seemed interesting though. It just seemed that if you didn't have the manual, it was really hard to pass.
Yeah, like I said, Horde game was interesting, but I'm not gonna go to play it.
Yeah,
but
it's funny it works out. Like the really popular consoles, turns out anyone will put a game out on those things. So,
but it's
a harder risk.
I don't know if the Saturn games will return in the future, if only because of that small library. I think I would have to like branch out into Japanese.
Yeah, maybe
stuff.
not games for hat, but I could see if there's like a specific list of just these are the worst Saturn games. Maybe like just that kind of night.
But the future of games from hat, maybe we move on to N64. Maybe we move on to GameCube. Maybe we move on to something that's not a Nintendo console. Maybe revisit PS1. Who knows? This is always... I say a lot of the segments on the show are some of my favorite ones. But I enjoy the randomness of this one. The fact that we might end up with a night like this, where it's mostly all good ones. But thank you all for joining us here tonight. If you enjoyed what you saw, then please consider subscribe to us on Twitch, becoming a member on YouTube, or supporting us on Patreon. All of the above will get you access to the Patron Saints channel in Discord, where you can help direct where the show is going to go, vote in polls. We have our current playthrough of Countdown Vampires, which is a patron-voted game. If you can't financially support us, that is completely understandable. Feel free to join the Discord anyway. It is open to everyone. We are often in there just hanging out, playing games, chilling, having discussions in the channels. We also have our Bad Game Club that Johnny is hosting. This month it is Sonic Unleashed for PS2 and Wii. And I believe on the 18th we're going to be having a kind of halfway meetup to check in. And let's see. Oh, and if you want to show others Bad Game Hall of Fame, then you can check out the YouTube. We have a playlist there for suggested viewing, 20 handpicked videos that we think are good for unimportant people. Or if you know someone who loved the Saturn or didn't know the Saturn existed up until a few years ago, then feel free to link them to this video and give them a little education. We have our podcast.badgamehalloffame.com, also wherever all fine podcasts are served. We recorded an episode on Friday, and hopefully that'll be up a little bit later this week. Let's see, what else we got? Upcoming stream schedule. Thursday is tentatively still planned to continue Countdown Vampires. That might change based on some people's availability. If that's the case, then we will make something up. We'll figure something out. We always do. And no real future plans beyond that. We're flying by the seat of our pants at the moment. See, I don't think there's much else to discuss other than who we're going to raid tonight. So let's see. Raid channel? Who is streaming right about now? Yeah, give me the people who I'm following. That's probably not that. Not that one. I don't know what this is. This is Trazia, 1992 for Genesis, being streamed by Cyber Trucker Alpha. No idea where that game is, so why don't y'all check it out? In the spirit of games from a hat, games that we don't know what they are, why don't we check out Trazia? Let's see. Start raid, and then that'll go through in a moment. Alrighty. So, we will see y'all on Thursday with either Countdown Vampires or something else, who knows. But for now, I've been Charky.
And I've been Johnny Backhead.
And thank you all again. Good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody.